Estrelta, how you doing? Primasword, congrats on first. Do we have a second? We got a third. We got Wednesday in third and Lightning Smiles in second. Welcome in, everybody. Let me get the words going. Coffee, thank you so much for the hydrate. Speaking of coffee, there's some exciting things coming from Madrina soon. I think next week. Let's see, Yo-Yo Faye, welcome in. Primasword, hello. How you doing? Arachnid, what's up? Raccoon King, hello. Bagel, hello. Let's see. Here before your note episode 2. Nice. But hey, welcome in, everybody. Whew. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fighting a really bad headache today. So, I'm angling for 2 hours. Hopefully it gets better, though. Cola, thank you for the 13-month resub. Party face emoji. That's a new one. Let's see. New Tanglewood Croaster. Yes, new Tanglewood is coming. They're remodeling it this year. Oh, I gotta get the ads playing. Holy crap, thank you for the hype train, y'all. For anybody new here, we do one ad break an hour. If you get caught in the ads, don't worry, you're not missing too much, but I'm gonna play that first one right now, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Here it comes. Boop. But also, Isaac, welcome in. How you doing? Disaster Kit. Disaster Kitty, thank you for the 4-month resub, and Eldritch Fairy, thank you for the 8-month resub. Holy crap, thank you for that hype train, y'all. Bow. Let's see, Cake Tin, how you doing? Nicto, what's up? Tell my friend about me, maybe they'll check out the stream. Oh, I hope they do. Thank you for spreading the word of Don't Fight Ducks. Oh, buddy, okay, so we got ads playing. I got the words going. I got my social media post posted. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'm settled. Get some Adrenas. I got the new Water of Life flavor today. Oh yeah, I did figure out what the citrus was in the blue citrus. It's apparently some kind of orange. Or maybe a tangerine. I don't know. Counterfeit, how you doing? Just looks like a little orange wedge on the tub. Big Dog, how you doing? Let's see, are we gonna see the new Tanglewood today? I do have a new teaser for you. You may have already seen it on Twitter, but if you haven't, you'll see it here. Let's see. Tails says interesting. I tried the Mass Effect one, and it's interesting. You'll give it that. It wasn't exactly what I was expecting for Fruit Punch, but I still liked it. I'm so glad that I got the Undertale reference. Yeah, big fan of Undertale and Deltarune. Really looking forward to Deltarune Chapter 5 coming out this year. Let's see. Dean says finally able to watch live. Been watching on YouTube. Well, hey, welcome to the live stream. Is the teaser for a new area of the map? Yes. It's a new part of the map that we haven't seen yet, at least the new version. I will show you as soon as I get into Tanglewood, because we're going to compare it to current Tanglewood, like I was doing the other day, where I was like flipping between the screenshots. Have they given us a new release date? Not yet, not yet. I have a feeling it's soon, though. They don't usually start posting teasers until it's like really close. Let's see. Mother Seed, welcome in. Playing Phasma right now. Hey, good luck. Let's see. Assume Tanglewood will pop up in March. I don't know. Let's see. Fun stuff. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm personally expecting it a little sooner than that, but we'll see. Do you think the backyard will open up to us? I hope so. I wonder if they're going to leave the swimming pool in or not. Pixelated, how you doing? I hope they leave the swimming pool in, and I hope we can go back there. Let's see. Sub-ins and VRs. You'll be getting it back, though. Good luck, Yo-Yo. That's up to... Oh, yeah. Partners should get early access. If you still want to do the Quarantine Zone Valentine's Day... Oh, it's still going. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to cancel the stream where I was going to do that. Let's see, is that MLH? MLH, welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. Also, Coffee, thank you for the 75 stream streak. Perfect vibes for a little sick day. Oh, man, I hope you get to feeling better. And Phantoms, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. And Shadow Taker, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Oh, man, it's been a rough week. All the rapidly changing weather has been wreaking havoc on my body and giving me all kinds of headaches and stuff. Spring is a particularly rough. Well, I mean, it's not even spring yet. We're still in winter, but it's acting like spring. Nicto, thank you for the 3 stream streak. And Alish, thank you so much for the 60 stream streak. Let's see, Unicorn, how you doing? Let's see, got a new vinyl. Ride the Lightning by Metallica, nice. I have an original pressing of Master of Reality by Black Sabbath around here somewhere. I don't know where it ended up when we moved, but it has like the original poster in it. I got it from a little old lady at a garage sale. It was sitting behind a stack of doilies. When I brought it up to her to buy, she like looked at it and she nodded. She's like, That's like grandma likes metal. Let's see. Oh, work is killing you. Sorry, Zubat. Hope it gets better soon. And Raimi, thank you for the 201 bits. Squeeze that in right before the end of the hype train. Thank you so much, y'all. And Athena, thank you for the 2-month resub. Mel says, I want to be a heavy metal granny. You know, all it takes is time, Mel. Stralta, thank you for the 55 stream streak. Oh man, I gotta say I'm glad I streamed today because, like, you know, my head hurts, but I don't know, showing up to the streams and everybody popping in and saying hi and doing all your streaks and resubs and usually a hype train goes off, it's like, you know, that's got me feeling pretty good. Thank you for the dopamine or whatever it is. Stell, welcome in, how you doing? Automash, hello. Kinkerbell, what's up? Missy says there's a lot of rain expected here. Not fun. Everything gets muddy. It's been so muddy here. Like the snow just melted. The ground's still super wet. Let's see. Did I read all these yet? I don't think I did. Astralta, thank you for the 55 stream streak. 7ash, thank you for the 3 stream streak. And Halloween Goddess with the 150 stream streak. Good lord, that's a lot of streaking. Let's see. Favorite album is Spirit by Bring Me the Horizon. I've heard of them, but I don't think I've heard any songs by them. Let's see. Caked In says, you're bathed, cozy in PJs with a blankie. You are ready, let's go. I cannot wait to. Like, I haven't personally lined up this screenshot with the map yet, so I'm really excited to try to do that. Nefeister, thank you so much for the 20 stream streak. Hope I feel better, thank you. Let's see, isn't the Horror 1.0 update of Phasma happening? Not necessarily this spring, but they have said that it's happening in 2026. So it is happening this year sometime, they just haven't said when. I would personally expect it later rather than sooner. Because they still got to get through New Tanglewood. They have confirmed that the character customization update's coming first. Let's see... Rainy day, went to the movies, got out of the house, saw Goat. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one, Pastel. Velcro, welcome in, how you doing? I do have a sponsorship today to tell you about a new movie that just hit theaters yesterday, though. What do we think? Actually, it's version 1.0. It used to be called Horror 2.0, but they've just folded it into Phasmophobia 1.0 now. We don't really know yet. They've been keeping it really close to their chest. We know it is going to make the game scarier, though. We know that much. Let's see. But Zod, how you doing? Nerdy, what's up? Nerdy says, hope all is well. Just got done opening some Pokemon cards and ended up getting a Charizard full art. Holy crap. Congratulations. That's amazing. Let's see. Goat's like, oh, wait. No, I know what that is, right? Yeah, the basketball one. I remember seeing a trailer for that a long time ago. I didn't realize it was in theaters yet. It looked really good, though. I believe it was that's by the people who made the Spider-Verse movies, right? Do you have a date for Tanglewood? Not yet, but keep an eye on Kinetic socials. I have a feeling they might be announcing something soon, because they're already in teaser mode. Stralta says, I don't want the game to be scarier. Then I have to be Van Princess and hide behind John again. Yeah, man, I'm a little nervous about the horror rework. But I hope it's going to be good. Let's see. It's really popular. That's awesome. Let's see, who did the hydrate? Somebody did the hydrate for me. Blue Mysteria, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, Sony's been putting out so many good movies. Psycho, thank you for the 3-month resub. Let's see. But yeah, what is Sony Animation? They did the Spider-Verse movies. They did K-pop Demon Hunters. They did The Mitchells versus the Machines, which is a Netflix movie. If you haven't seen that, watch it. It is so funny. I think it might like be one of my favorite movies ever. I know Goat now. I'm sure they've done more. But like, yeah, Sony Animation just seems to put out gold constantly over and over. Let's see. Goat's doing better than Space Jam 2. That's not hard. Isaac, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. Enjoy your duck emotes, enjoy your ad-free viewing, all that other fun stuff. Yeah, like, honestly, I've really been enjoying what Sony Animation's been putting out more than, like, Disney or Pixar. As far as, like, the animated movies go. Like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like Disney and Pixar have felt a little stale lately. I don't know. But anyway, what are we doing here? What are we doing? We're going to Tanglewood. Nothing will beat the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan, I agree. That being said, I haven't seen Space Jam 2, so I can't really judge it too much, but from the trailers, I wasn't too interested. Let's see, Nerdy, thank you for the 10-month resub! Let's go. Let's see. Regret seeing in 3D. Oh, I didn't know they still did 3D movies. Let's see. Lahi, thank you for the 7-stream streak. Isaac says, been watching me for a while, been wanting to catch a stream. Glad you can Prime sub. Hey, I really appreciate it. All right. Okay, let's get Phasmophobia booted up here. Let's see. Nope, not Reanimal. A 4D movie? Oh, I guess I've technically done one of those. I went to the Shrek thing at Universal back in like 2005 or something. I think that was considered a 4D movie. Tail says, I was watching a review for a Disney movie and they pointed out that the storyline is more over-explained and characters constantly moving. I've been hearing that a lot about a lot of movies lately. How, like, specifically Netflix, or especially Netflix, they want the script writers to have the characters, like, constantly explain what they're doing. Because they assume everybody's just scrolling on their phones while they're watching the movies. Let's see, Simon says, super happy you could catch me on lunch. Let's go. See, Kroster says, Bring the Horizon is fire. Their most popular song is the song of a very stupid meme. You won't be disappointed if you check them out. If you like rock and metal, yeah, we have a music channel on Discord. I wonder if any of their songs have been posted in there. I know people were posting, oh, I can't remember now. It's that band that Mark really likes. I can't remember now. I'm suddenly blanking. Let's see. Oh, hey, if you're lurking, that's absolutely fine, Psycho. We really appreciate lurkers here. You know, if you just want to put the stream up and chill and not have to worry about chatting, that is A-okay. Let's see. Oh, hey, I really appreciate you respecting the 18+ rule there. Though I would ask folks not to talk about their age in chat, especially if you're under 18. Just for your own safety. Let's see, Sleep Token, that might be it. That may be it. Hang on, I can just go to Mork's DMs. They were talking about getting merch from them today. Yep, it was Sleep Token. Let's see, birthday's close. Okay, yeah. If you turn 18, feel free to hop in there. Let's see, Moonstone, welcome in. How you doing? What's my favorite Phasmophobia visually speaking? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Probably? It's got to be one of the farmhouses. Either Bleasdale or Grafton. Like, I love Grafton aesthetically. It's just so dark that I hate playing it. Let's see. Colin, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, you didn't mean to press the lurk button. Oh, you're fine. That button doesn't really do anything. It's just informational. Let's see. Nip, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to the Twitch stream. And Atomic Ducky, hello. How you doing? All right, let me get the ghost guessing going. For anybody new here, I think we got a couple of new people in chat today. We play a game called Ghost Guessing. You can type !guess in chat, followed by the type of ghost you think I'm going to get in the next round. If you are correct, you get a point on the leaderboard. First to 10 points wins the season. Wari, welcome in. How you doing? And we just got you your new Steam Deck. Oh, enjoy. Holy crap. I'm glad you, man. Did you say Steam Deck or Stream Deck? I think he said Steam Deck. Oh God, where'd the message go? Steam Deck. Okay, I'm glad you got one because I heard that they are out of stock now. And they don't know when they're going to be back. I think I saw VK in there. V, I hope you're doing good. Oh, I'm in the soup. Can anybody beat me? I don't know. Oh boy. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're going to Tanglewood. Hey, speaking of Undertale, we got a lot of Undertale music on the stream playlist. Not much Deltarune music though. I need to check Game Chops and see if they have any good Deltarune remixes. I should have one for Cyber City in here, but for some reason it never plays. Let's see. Yo, V, thank you for the 100 bits. V says, hope you're having a good weekend. You too, V. Also, thank you for the Chaos Biddies. Protecting me in the soup from anybody stealing it. Let's see. Oh, man. Your friend got her Steam Deck from a guy that sold it to get a skin in League of Legends. How much are League of Legends skins? Let's see. Get super bad flash from Grafton, specifically on the big sideboard thing. Lights up like a strobe light. That's weird. That's strange, Cake 10. Are you on console or PC? Have you tried hitting up the Phasmophobia tech support channel? League skins are a lot. Favorite Undertale song? God, Hopes and Dreams is really good, but I don't listen to it too much because it makes me want to cry. But probably, I don't know. I mean, Death by Glamour's good, Metal Crusher's good, Bone Trustle's good, Megalovania's good, though I think I associate Megalovania more with Homestuck. Spider Dance is good. Maybe your Steam Deck and your piece. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever play League. Thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Let's see, what farmhouse map do I prefer? I prefer Bleasdale because I can see on it. I don't think I'll ever get rid of my Steam Deck. I don't use it too often, but I know Ray uses it more than me, actually. Would be cool for a restricted version of high school. I'd like that. I like that. Maybe whenever it comes to reworking high school, maybe they'll do that. I have a weird feeling that high school is gonna be the very last map they rework. Let's see. It's only through the camera. It's so weird in console. That is weird. You think console would like work? Because it's like one hardware. It's one set of hardware specifications. Whereas like PC's a whole bunch of different stuff, you know? Yo, Kikachu, thank you so much for the 7-month resub. Wait, Mandy says, I get that issue 2 playing Grafton on PS5. Maybe that's just a console thing. Oh, hey, by the way, there's some new Madrina stuff out. They just dropped a new whole bean coffee that's been in the works forever. It's cinnamon whiskey. Is it cinnamon whiskey or cinnamon bourbon? I don't remember. But it's themed after Civilization, the game. Let's see. V says Bone Trustle makes you think of your spaghetti lover, Papyrus. Oh, I love Papyrus. Hope he shows up in Deltarune someday. Ray says, haven't lately, but was using it quite a bit for a while there. Yeah, I need to get back to, like, see, for me, I'm weird. It's like, if I'm going to play something on the Steam Deck, I feel like it has to be like a specific kind of game. You know, I feel like it has to be something that's more along the vibe of like a handheld game, you know? Maybe like a smaller indie game or something. I feel just like really weird playing like big, super graphics heavy AAA games on it. Because like, I want to see that on a big screen. Why is there a check mark on Sunny Mouse? That's a bug. That's for the Apocalypse Challenge, and for some reason the skull just always shows up there. It's not supposed to show up unless I'm on a specific multiplier. Let's see. See, there's a Mass Effect flavor. It's fruit punch. In7 fruit punch. It doesn't taste exactly like I expected it to, you know, because I think I've had like Hawaiian punch fruit punch before, but it's still pretty tasty. Let's see. Am I getting a bit of a cold snap? I believe so. I looked today and it was like below. Well, yeah, it's above freezing now, but it was below freezing this morning. It's because I'm the skull and I'm doing a good job. Thank you, Pastel. Also, Atomic Ducky, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Mel says, Baldur's Gate 3 is a little more annoying, but you think you did Skyrim on it? I could probably play Skyrim on it, just because I played Skyrim so many times. It's like, I don't need to see this on a big screen. I know what it looks like. Pixelate says, the strawberry shortcake is really good. Very much like strawberry milk. Oh, I'm excited. I have a tub of it back there that I haven't tried yet. I meant to try it one of the last few days, but instead I tried the sour cherry, which I actually really like. It's not that sour. Let's see, been playing Folklore Hunter on your Steam Deck. Oh, I think I saw that. I might have... Did I get a key offer for that? I don't remember. I got a key offer for something like that. Let's see. The skull always shows up in single player to denote its apocalypse map. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. But for some reason, it's only supposed to show up when you're on a specific multiplier. Tail says, can I please have your cold weather? I'd happily send it to you if I could. Wari says, my Steam Deck's only for playing Stardew Valley now. Oh, it's Star Sand Island. Is that its own video game? I saw somebody talking about that, but I couldn't figure out if it was an update for something or... I don't know. Must be chilled to the bone. Yeah, it's not too cold out, actually. Let's see. Krister, hey, I'll catch you later. Have fun. Okay, anyway, let's get in here. As much as I wanna sit here and yap. We got things to do today. Think of getting some Madrinas in the future. Ooh, if you, I do have a... I think you're in the Discord. So I have a list of pinned flavors of the Madrinas channel. But if you're curious at looking at those right now, there's a list. Let's see, Astralta says, would love some snow and freezing. Yeah, normally this time of year, February is usually like super cold. So, little strange to be having like spring temperatures. All right, let me get a drink of Madrinas here. Let me compose myself. Oops, I almost went in on amateur. I was doing that for screenshots the other day. Okay, let me get to custom 2 evidence. Okay, ooh. Awesome Madrinas, hey, hope you enjoyed, Isaac. Star Sand's a new game from the same world of... Oh, My Time at Portia. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. All right, y'all, we are doing a custom 2 evidence, and I'm going back to Tanglewood. I normally start with Willow Street, but I'm starting with Tanglewood again because Kinetic has dropped a new teaser for the Tanglewood rework. And just like last time that I was showing off the teasers, I'm going to line it up with the current version of the map. We're just going to kind of compare the two. But the fact that they're already dropping cryptic teasers makes me think that the new Tanglewood rework is probably coming sooner than I expect. We'll just have to wait and see for them to announce it, though. But we are looking for Mark Wilson. We need a picture of the EMF reader. We need to escape the ghost during a hunt, and we need to prevent a hunt with the crucifix. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. That's all pretty easy stuff. Let's see. Arachna says, you just reminded me to play the weekly. Ooh, the weekly's really easy this week. It's, what is it? It is, Tortoise and the Hare. So, the player is really fast, the ghost is really slow, and it's 3 evidence, and it's not too bad. Hey, look, the bone. That's appropriate, because, well, I'll explain in a moment. Okay, let me get the lights on real quick. And, we're gonna turn this slide on, we're gonna turn this slide on. We have the hallway on, and actually let me... Okay, so I'm gonna stand right here. Maybe right about here, because this is the new teaser that they... Ghost, do you mind? I'm busy. This is the new teaser that they have dropped. And it's right here. Boom, look at that. This is the new Tanglewood. This is the current Tanglewood. I think I have them lined up almost exactly. Maybe not. Did they move the doors a little closer? I think they may have. Interesting. Or maybe I need to move a little more forward. Maybe something like this. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's about where it is right there. But this is the teaser that they dropped for the new Tanglewood. It is the hallway that goes into the kitchen dining room area. You can see that there's a door there. We saw that in this screenshot right here. So that door just above my head is the same door that we're looking straight at right here. And what I'm really curious about is, can we go through that door? Is that a door that will maybe open up and let us go into the backyard? Because there is a backyard for Tanglewood. It's kind of empty. There's like a couple of chairs back there. There's a swimming pool. There's something casting a shadow right there that I don't know what that is. Let's see. Yeah, maybe like a back garden. Ooh, I would love that. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if they're going to keep the swimming pool or not. But a ghost moved a door back here somewhere behind me. I don't know exactly where. Might have been this door, might have been that door. Oh, I hear poop in the sink. Would I live at Tanglewood? Oh, it's a nice house. Sure, yeah. I mean, maybe if they got rid of the ghost. That's kind of the deal breaker for me. I don't think I'd want to live in a haunted house. It'd be one thing if it was like a friendly ghost, but the ghosts in Phasmophobia, they just want to choke you. Impending bacon. Ooh, that's a good thing. Huzzah! Bacon, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Holy crap. And Mark, hello, how you doing? How did your merch fit? So where's the stinking ghost at? Let me get my thermometer out. I hope it's not another hallway ghost. The one thing that I hope they change about Tanglewood is I hope they get rid of this weirdo hallway here. Like, this is the most annoying room in Tanglewood. I would love it if they fixed it. I would love it if they made it something that made sense. Ooh, ghost is not in the bathroom. Interesting. In the boys... Oh, you're in the boys' bedroom. Okay. You've been all over the place. That's an awesome killer. Thank you for the 7-month resub. Holy crap, y'all. Right, we're just checking the doors around here. Unfortunately, on this multiplier, the fingerprints go away after, like, a minute. So, whatever door it touched, if it left fingerprints, are probably long gone. Let's see. Exploding Bacon, how you doing? It's also Zuzik, welcome in, what's up? Let's see. Also, Frequency, thank you for the hydrate. Mark says, fit so well. It's been washed, and now it's hanging to dry. Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, we were talking about, oh, I forgot the name of that band again. But we were talking about them earlier in the stream. Them and, I think Bring Me the Horizon. Also, Alpha, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Just get a sledgehammer, solve all your problems. That's, you know, I didn't want to... I tried to take a picture with a ghostwriting book. What a stinker. You know, I didn't want to spoil the big surprise because technically, you know, I'm breaking NDA saying this, but they are adding a sledgehammer to Phasmophobia that's just going to let us bust through all the walls. So it's going to make escaping the ghost really easy. No, I'm kidding. That's a lie. Just making things up. That's coming after the open world update, which is coming after the crafting update. Let's see. That's an amazing mental image. I'm thinking of, we were talking about Volition the other day. The people who made Saints Row and Descent. Unfortunately, I did look it up. They were shut down in 2023, which sucks. Because they were like a local game developer to me. Like, there aren't many game developers in Illinois. Let's see. But they made a game called Red Faction, which the whole deal of that game was you could bust through walls. It was like a first-person shooter where you could blow walls out. One of the first games like it. Let's see. Also, Mr. Zurabachi, welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. Mandy says, short video on the Discord showing... Oh, the problem with the live and grafted. Okay, I'll check that out later. Yeah, if you keep having it, try going to the tech support channel on the Phasmo Discord. Oh, wait a minute. I keep forgetting that the ghost isn't in the hallway. I think I'm a little scatterbrained today. I'm going to blame the headache. Okay, so let me get the book moved over. Oh, what'd you do? There's an EMF 2, which EMF 2s only refer to, like, door touches, window touches, light switches. The ghost didn't really do anything that would leave behind an EMF 2, which makes me think we might have like a wraith or a phantom. Because whenever the wraith uses its teleport ability to you, or the phantom stalks you, it does leave behind an EMF 2. Also, Charles, thank you for the 62-month resub. How you doing, Charles? Also, Kingslayer, welcome in. How you doing? Nerdy just popped a command right there explaining my custom difficulty. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you young? Are you old? Hey, I think this might be a wraith. Let me go grab some salt. But yeah, basically we're playing on a 2 evidence custom. I do give myself the sanity monitor, if anybody ever wonders about that. I hate playing without the sanity monitor. I feel like there's so many mechanics that you can't engage with without the sanity monitor in this game. Please be a wraith. You guessed a wraith pixelated. We'll see. About to find out. That would explain maybe why it touched a door over by me. Okay, well I put a not a wraith. Not a wraith. Okay, so what are you then? Okay, let me get spirit box marked. Could it have airballed? Airball would be a ghost event, and all ghost events leave behind EMF 4. In fact, ghost events are the only thing that does EMF 4. We need to prevent a hunt with the crucies, so we're gonna grab this and take it in there. Also, Zombie Nerd, welcome in. How you doing? That's going pretty good, thank you. Let's see. Also, Lady of Lava, welcome in. How you doing? Are you congratulating me on having a wife? I should let you know, we've been married for, I think, what year is it? It's 2026. I think this year will be our 12th wedding anniversary. I think, if I'm doing the math correctly. We got married in 2014. Oh, I'm sorry, Pixelated. And Sneakbat, welcome in. Also, Thick Brick, thank you for the 9-month resub. Okay. Hey, no problem. Enjoy your new sub badge. Get a new one at 9 months. Let's see. Control Freak, how you doing? Hey, I didn't turn that on. Let me grab my ultraviolet. You know, I should have been checking for footprints with the ultraviolet. We do have one more thing of salt left, at least. But let me figure out where I left the video camera. And we're gonna check in there for an orb. Let's see. RTD, how you doing? Turn that off. Okay, got any ghost orbs in here? It did something on the EMF meter again. Oh, it threw something. Okay. 3 means a throw. EMF 3 means it threw something. EMF 4 means it did a ghost event. And EMF 2 is basically everything else. And if you have an EMF 5 ghost, anything that produces EMF 2 or 3 has a 25% chance of being EMF 5. Congrats 12 years ago. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. So, Ghost, what are you doing here? Do we have freezing? Oh, we have a spirit box so far. Okay, we have freezing. All right. So, where's my camera? A little too late to get that. Okay. But it did just turn the slide off here. Let me check. Okay, no fingerprints. We are in 2 evidence, but I'm just checking to make sure that it's not a mimic. So I don't see orbs and I don't see ultraviolet, so I'm pretty sure we're not dealing with a mimic here. Phasmo speedometer win. That'd be funny. Just show how fast you're running. Yellow Lantern says, hope to play this game when the Tanglewood rework is here. I have a feeling it's going to be soon. Maybe sooner than we think. But we're down to Moroi, Onryo, the twins, and the mimic. I don't think it's a mimic. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the twins, because it did do like a door interaction down here. The way that twins work is, contrary to, I think, common belief, the twins is one single ghost. But the way that I always describe it is it can do 2 interactions at the same time. And imagine a ghost with one regular-sized arm and one really long arm. And the twins can use both of its hands to interact at the same time. So one interaction will be really close to it, so probably somewhere in the ghost room. And then the other interaction will be, you know, in some big radius around the room. So it might be the twins. I don't think it's a Moroi because we got a spirit box response. Whenever you get a spirit box response, a parabolic microphone sound, or a sound recording from the Moroi, it puts a curse on you, and that curse doubles your sanity drain. And even if you're standing in the light, your sanity will be going down from that curse. And considering that we're only at 93% sanity, and I still haven't taken any meds, I'm just going to mark off Moroi. We are not cursed. So we're down to Onryo and the twins. Well, I could figure out if it's an Onryo by lighting a couple of candles in there and see if it hunts. Because if you let an Onryo blow out 3 candle flames during an investigation, and keep in mind that does include your matches or your lighter. If it blows out this, that counts. So I'm going to put 2 candles in here. I'm going to let it blow these 2 out, and then I'm going to light 1 more. And when it blows that 3rd one out, we're going to see if it burns the crucifix here. Oh, door. Door? One of these doors right there? Okay, and I'm going to check that for ultraviolet. Just in case. Yeah, I don't think we're dealing with a mimic. Oh, wait a minute. If it was a mimic, we wouldn't be getting ultraviolet. Because we already have freezing and spirit box, so the mimic has freezing, ultraviolet, and spirit box as its real evidence, and then it has the orbs as the fake evidence. So since we have 2 of the mimic's real evidences, that means the only thing that we could see that would make it a mimic would be, why do I keep putting this on the floor? I can't grab this. Oh, it's too late. I gotta stop doing that. Let's see. Yellow Lantern says, if a player is holding a crucifix and the stalker decides to initiate a hunt while on top of them, will it stop the hunt? Yep, it will. It will. It'll burn in your hand and your player character will automatically throw it. Is there a time in which the audio test is nulled? Nope, that is for the entire investigation. So if it blows out 1 candle at the start and then it blows out another candle 45 minutes later, that second candle will count as the second blow. The only thing that will null out the candle counter is if, when it goes to blow out the 3rd candle, if there's another lit candle near it. Because lit candles sort of work like crucifixes for Onryos. So if it's standing near a lit candle when it blows out the 3rd candle, it will blow out that candle instead of hunting. Okay, so it just blew out the 2nd one. We have the 3rd candle lit now. Uh-oh. Where you at? In here? I don't think you're in here. Okay. But what do we got? We got Bone, Dirty Water, Shadow Ghost, and EMF. Okay, are you an Onryo? I don't think you're an Onryo. Because it blew out the 3rd candle, it didn't hunt, it didn't try to hunt, no crucifix burned. Okay, so not an Onryo. Where was that? I swear I just heard 2 doors get touched at the same time. I think this is twins. I think this is twins. Because like I said, the twins can do 2 interactions at the exact same time. So the way that we're going to figure out if this is twins is we're going to make it hunt. Actually, we need to find our cursed possession. We're going to make it hunt, and we're going to see if it basically acts like twins when it hunts. Because twins will either be slightly faster than normal or slightly slower than normal. Let's see, who did the hydrate? Raccoon King, thank you for the hydrate. Fanta, welcome in. How you doing? Hughes, welcome in. But the ghost hunting's going pretty well. Hugh says, got my sour blue raspberry Madrina City, love it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm drinking the Water of Life blue raspberry citrus today, which I can't get enough of. It's based on the Water of Life from Dune. It's a tie-in with the Dune Awakening game. And the funny thing about the Water of Life in Dune is that it's made from, like, sandworm bile. So every time I'm making it, I'm like, worm juice, worm juice. Oh, man. Yeah, the reason I gasped was like, it sounded like two doors got touched at once, and I never, ever, ever hear the twin double interaction. I always miss it. Anyway, what am I doing? We need to find the cursed possession. It's probably, is it the tarot deck? It's not the tarot deck. I know it's not the music box. The music box is on the shelf over there. The mirror would be right here. Man, when they rework Tanglewood, I believe all the cursed possessions are probably going to be moved around. They've done that on the other maps, so I don't have any reason to doubt that they're not going to do it on Tanglewood. Ooh, okay. I can work with this. In fact, what can we get rid of here? Let's get rid of the dirty water, because we're going to take a picture of a ghost. We're going to take a picture of a ghost. We're going to get a video of a ghost. Let's see. Yo, Rocky, thank you for the 5-stream streak, and hey, no problem. Happy to provide the educational Phasmo content. The Madrinas must flow, yes. They also have another Dune tie-in flavor that's a, it's a boba milk tea called, I think it's just spiced chai latte, but you know, it's based on, like, the spice. Let's see, you want to get that flavor just because you're obsessed with Dune. If you play Dune Awakening, both the spiced chai latte and the Water of Life, they have codes for, like, special decorations that you can get for your base in Dune Awakening. But also, as always, if you want to buy anything at Madrina's, use my code DontFightDucks. You can save 10% on your order over there. That also includes the collector's boxes. Are there any ghosts that don't show in the summoning circle? They do all show, but the Shade does have a chance to do a shadow form event in the summoning circle, and it's the only ghost that can do that in the summoning circle. Let's see. Trapper Main, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, that's right, we're gonna get a ghost picture, we're gonna listen to the ghost hunt, we need to escape the ghost during a hunt, and we need to prevent it from hunting with the crucifix. Awesome. Before I wreck my sanity with the summoning circle, I think I do want to get a couple other videos. In fact, I'm going to throw my camera on the floor right here, because we're going to use that for a ghost picture later in the summoning circle. That's the thing. Oh, what's the thing? I forgot what we were talking about already. Let's see. Spider, welcome in. How you doing? Dark Raven says, do we know when an update will come out? We don't know yet, but I have a feeling they're going to announce it very soon. I'll be screaming about it as loud as I can once they announce it. Let's see. Playing Sims 2. Nice. Control says, my friend kept getting tarot cards for a cursed possession, and every time they pulled it, the ghost would end up killing you. Oh, no. I hate the tarot deck. Astrolta says, we had an unfortunate crucifix burn a few days ago. When it blew out the candle, it burned the cruci. The second time it blew out the third candle, it started a hunt. So we guessed Onryo. Oh, you're just below 50% sanity. Yeah, that's the one thing about the Onryo test. You gotta make sure that your sanity's high, because otherwise if another ghost, or you get into the hunt range of another ghost, sometimes it, you know, sometimes it could look like an Onryo cruci burn. Let's see. Oh yeah, shadow event with the summoning circle. Shade is the only ghost. Okay, so there's a lot of cursed possessions that can force the ghost to do events. There's the summoning circle, the monkey paw, the tarot deck, and the music box. The Shade's the only ghost that can do a shadow form with those. Otherwise, every other ghost will do like a full form event. Okay, so I'm gonna go and turn the dots projectors off because I'm tired of looking at them. Okay, I think I recorded one more video than I wanted to there. Yep, we recorded an extra disturbed salt. So I'm going to light a candle here. Actually, what do we need? Actually, let's, yeah, I'm going to aim at this right here. Get rid of the motion sensor. I'm going to record this candle for my 4th video. Got a dip. Hey, I'll catch you later, Isaac. Started with 80. Oh, no, but somehow your sanity dropped really fast. What did you say it was? A Yore? It could have done the door closed sanity drain, maybe. That could have been how it sapped your sanity. See, Thickbrick says, does the ghost summoned by the circle disappear if it's a phantom and you take a photo? Yep. It'll disappear when you take the picture, and then it will reappear when it starts hunting. Does the ghost have to be in full form when you take a picture of it in order for it to count? Nope, you can take a picture of any type of ghost event type now. So I'm gonna go to my journal. You can see here we got a shadow form. So you can take a picture of the full form, which is just labeled ghost. You can take a picture of the shadow form. You can take a picture of the translucent form. You can take a picture of the airball, which says mist form. And you can take all of those and they will all count as, did I already get a door? Yeah. They'll all count as, ghost pictures. Brad, how you doing? The Yori did a few door touches and killed you earlier today. Yeah, I never really think too much about the Yori sanity drain being dangerous, but there have been times where it got me really low. Okay, so we have 4 matches left. I think I want to go get a new box of matches. The Jinn can sanity drain whenever they try to turn off the breaker. I think the Jinn sanity drain, I don't think it's... The breaker has to be on for it, but I don't think it has anything to do with, like, the Jinn attempting to turn the breaker off. The Jinn will just never try to turn it off, period. The way the Jinn sanity drain works is it's like any other ghost ability where it just decides to use it, you know, as an action. But it can only use it if, A, the breaker's on, and B... if you're either in the same room as the Jinn or otherwise within 3 meters of the Jinn. That's when they'll try to use it on you. Did something in game just go off, or did you just wheeze? Blew out a candle? I don't know. Let's see. Justin, welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. When are Twitch drops? Twitch drops will probably happen when they drop the new Tanglewood map. They tend to tie the drops campaigns and Phasmophobia to the game getting updates. So if I had to guess, probably the next drops campaign will be when Tanglewood drops. Not guaranteed because I haven't officially announced it. This is just my speculation. But if they do any sort of like Kinetic Partner exclusive drops, which they usually do for the first week, and then after that they do regular drops for everybody. If they do Kinetic Partner drops, you can get them on my channel, because I'm a Kinetic Partner, so show up here to get those. Definitely connect your Twitch account on the main menu of Phasmophobia. That way when the drops do start, all you gotta do is tune in and it'll start counting for you. Actually, you don't need to connect your Twitch account to get the drop on Twitch. You just have to connect your Twitch account to transfer the drop from Twitch to Phasmophobia, so... if you start watching without connecting, don't worry, you can always connect it later. Let's see. Never had the misform count for a ghost photo or a video, like for objectives here? You know, I don't know that I've ever tried to use it for a photo objective. I don't know. Yeah, that's something I have to look into, because now I don't know. Okay, we're grabbing the sound recorder here. We're going to... What do I have? I could get a candle blow. And then I think we're just going to have to get 2 EVPs. We're going for a perfect today. Let's turn one of these candles on. Get our sound recorder going. Let's see. Raven, welcome in. Yes, they're reworking Tanglewood. Let me show you some pictures of it while we wait for the ghost to blow this candle. Oh, hang on. Hold that thought. Out here? In here? Nice. Paranormal laughter. Whoop. Let me double check that counted. There we go. Paranormal laughter. Okay. Anyway, back to recording this candle, and I'll show you some new screenshots. Here is the new living room in Tanglewood. It's pretty similar to the old one. Here is the new kitchen, which is quite a bit different than the old one. You may notice the kitchen island looping spot is gone, but don't worry. They have said that they've added another looping spot to the map. And then finally, they just dropped this one, I think yesterday. This is looking down the hallway into the kitchen dining room area. So you can see the doors to the basement and the laundry room there. Let's see, gonna miss the looping spot. I'm excited to know what the new one's gonna be. Tail says, I hope it's not too dark, same. That's been, I think, a concern on everybody's mind. Yeah, there's a tiny little shark in the living room. I keep forgetting about that. It's a shrunk down version of the blowhigh from Point Hope. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the ghost to... Unfortunately, you can't record doors closing. Really hope the new loop is a comically large dining table. I imagine we'll probably have a dining room table to loop around. There might be a car in the garage to loop around. Take what's perfect the way it is. Well, I keep telling people the main reason they're reworking the maps is like everything you see here. This map has been in the game since day one. And the reason that they are going through and reworking a lot of the maps is this is all this is like pre-made assets from a map pack called what is it? HQ Residential House. And back when Phasmophobia came out, it was just Daniel Knight working on the game by himself. So basically using all, like, this is all placeholder art. It was just kind of a necessity for getting the game out the door. But now that the game has been successful and he's been able to hire artists and like a whole art team now they're going through and like adding their own original art to the game. See, why is it so fuzzy? Oh, the teaser? They're probably just being spooky. Do you think we'll be able to hide in the kitchen instead of looping? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I also hope there's new mannequins on the map. Because right now there's 2. So I think they could add 2 here. Okay, so we still need to get a picture of the ghost in the summoning circle, and then I'm going to try to record the ghost with the video camera. And then hopefully I don't die. Brad, thank you for the 295 stream streak. Good lord, getting close to 200, or I'm sorry, 300. Holy crap. Wanna hide in the fridge? Oh, I love... That's honestly my favorite thing about the preview screenshots of New Tanglewood. The certifiable retro refrigerator. Like, God, I love that. That's so nostalgic for me. Okay. Oh my God, why is it so dark? Okay, so, this is gonna be my hand for the camera. This is gonna be my hand for the video camera, and then this is gonna be my hand for the incense. Let's go. Also, Dark Raven, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Okay, let me find my camera. Oop, wrong hand there. Let me grab my video camera. Okay. Oh, and the one thing that I need to be sure of before I light the summoning circle, I need to check my sanity. Because whenever you're lighting the summoning circle, you need to have more than 80%. Yep, if I tried to light the circle, it would fail and I'd probably die. So let's take some meds there, get our sanity back up. Because each one of those candles drains 16% sanity when you light it. And if you don't have enough sanity to light the last one of 2 things will happen. Either you'll light it and the ghost will immediately hunt out of the circle and kill you. Or you'll light it and it'll just immediately blow out and nothing will happen. Okay, looks like we're probably going to be hiding in this closet right here. So you never got the 5-second event? Probably, yeah, probably. Yeah, always make sure your sanity is above 80 when lighting the circle. And if you want to be really, really careful, put crucifixes in the ghost room. Because like I said, each one of those candles you light is taking 16% sanity. So eventually, your sanity is going to be below the hunt threshold. And the ghost may try to hunt normally from around the ghost room. And if it does, you want a crucifix there to stop it. Because if the ghost starts hunting up here, and I'm still lighting candles down there, when I light the last candle, it's going to suck the ghost from here down into the circle, and it's just going to come running out of the circle. So if you ever light the circle and it just runs you over and you're sure you had enough sanity, that's probably what happened. But... okay, if this is twins, I hope it's the slow twin. It's got to be the twins. It's nothing else we're dealing with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a picture, record a video, and run away! Can't hear it very well. Hey, buddy, can you come up here? I need to listen to your hunt speed. Okay, thank you for the howl. You're interfering with the sensitive investigation. That sounds a little faster than normal to me. What is that horrible sound I hear? Did I leave the sound recorder on? that sounds a little faster than normal to me. We're gonna let him hunt a few more times. Oh! We're gonna let him hunt a few more times, though. Because, like I said, when it's the twins, they'll randomly alternate. Sometimes it'll be slow, sometimes it'll be fast. But the speed is decided once it starts hunting. Okay. Okay, let's turn that on. I need to figure out where my sound recorder went, because I think that's what was making the horrible sound in there. Oh, here it is. Yep, there we go. Turn that off. Is that the EMF? Yep, that's the annoying thing beeping outside from the ghost hunting around. Always crap yourself when they open the door, right? God, okay. So, we have escaped the ghost during a hunt. We still need to prevent a hunt with a crucifix. You know what? I'm gonna delete my... Oh, I'm out of deletes. Never mind. Well, the good news is we have all unique media, so all we have to do is get that last objective and survive, and also get the ghost right. So I'm gonna grab 2 more sticks of incense here. Confused about the howl? Yeah, Trey has a special howl command. I forget why. I think I gave it to him for his birthday. Roach, welcome in. How you doing? Hey, there's our cruciburn. Okay, let's get these out of here now. Let's get these out of here now. And let's get some lights on, too. It's once per stream, yep. There's a, I think there's a 24-hour cooldown on it. Okay, where's the other cruci? Right here? So I'm pulling these crucifixes out of here because I want this ghost to hunt. Is the next update the Tanglewood one? Almost certainly. Almost certainly that's going to be the next thing they update. Okay, he's hunting again, so we're going to listen. Yep, that's slower than last time. And on top of that, it's definitely slower than a regular ghost hunt. Ruby, thank you for the hydrate. I'll get that when I'm safe. This is definitely twins. Okay, so, let's get in here. Try to loop a ghost. one more Tanglewood counter loop for the road. So normally when you're looping, you want to be crouched because the ghost can't see you, and sometimes he just wanders off. But when you're looping, always keep your eye on the ghost. If you have to, sprint around the corners. It's going back. It's going back. Nope. Okay, bye. Alright, let's get out of here. I think that's everything we need to do. We found the bone. We found the bone. We got all unique pictures, all unique video, all unique sound. Let's see. The Real Dylan, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. Enjoy your duck emotes, enjoy your ad-free viewing, all the other fun stuff. Do twins have line of sight speed? They do. They do. They will get faster when they can see you. And so whenever I'm trying to identify if it's twins, I make sure not to let them get any line of sight speed up. So I usually like to go, you know, I'll cleanse them and then I'll go hide and I'll just listen. Because if you let twins get any line of sight speed up, it is really hard to tell that they're actually twins or not. Okay. Make sure I got the ghost circled. I think last time I did one of these like Tanglewood eulogy teaser preview things. I forgot to circle the ghost. Let's see. Donna, welcome in. How you doing? All right. Moment of truth. It was twins. There wasn't much doubt in my mind because we like ruled every other ghost type out. Plus, I'm pretty sure I heard it touch 2 doors at once. And then we got the slow twin hunting and then we got the fast twin hunting. So, beautiful. There's our perfect bonus right there. And we got $2,215. Nice. All right. Also, Roach, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Let me get the twin button push for our twin guessers. Also, Onigiri, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Lazy Boys, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Also, Luxier, thank you for the 45 stream streak. And Dark Raven, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Shamrock, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Ooh, okay, I think I got them all. Any tips from looping a rev? Don't. Okay, it's possible to loop a Revenant. I've seen Hydersung do it. I've seen Cooper's Charms do it. It's really hard, though. It's really hard. I've never done it myself. The only time I've looped a Revenant was on the weekly challenge this week when the ghost was 50% speed and I was 125% speed. So many streaks. Yes, we just got one from Kiwi Fruit with a 7-stream streak. Bunch of streakers. All right, who guessed twins? Where's the twins button? Where's my twins button? Twins? Twins. There's those right there. Okay, who guessed twins? Nobody. Okay. Anyway, we gotta do an ad break, y'all. When I get back, we're gonna do something. I don't know what. I'm gonna go somewhere. Where should I go? Where haven't I been lately? I don't know. We'll decide when we get back. But if you're new here, we do one ad break an hour. It is a 3-minute ad break, but it gets rid of pre-roll for the next hour for anybody new coming in. Helps make the stream more discoverable. Escape to Rev, definitely scared you. Yeah, whenever there's a Revenant, I just like to cleanse it and hide. It makes me feel alive when they're charging straight at my face, though. Let's see. Are there ID badges for Prestige? Oh, there's ID badges, yeah. These whole things here are the Prestige badges. Up here. So you do get the pin, but then you get a whole card with it as well. Okay, man, I'm getting distracted here. I gotta play those ads or they're gonna play themselves. All right. Okay, anyway, let me get the words on stream going. If you need to get up and do anything, now's a great time to do it. Otherwise, I don't know. Enjoy the words. Just cleanse and hide, yeah. Honestly, I don't really recommend looping ghosts unless you're doing like Nightmare and you really need to observe them while they're hunting to figure out what they are. It's much safer to cleanse and hide. Does the XIV mean I start over from level 100 14 times? That is exactly what that means, Lavender. Okay, here come the ads, y'all. If you're subbed, enjoy the rounds of words. If you don't have a sub at the moment, don't worry, you're not missing too much. Also, Haley Mack, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Okay, BRB, ads, bathroom break. And back. I have a sponsorship we need to do this hour. So let me get set up for that. Where'd that window go? Yeah, this might just be a 2-hour stream today, y'all. Headache's feeling a little better, but because of the headache, I wasn't able to eat too great today. So I don't have the proper body fuel, I think, to make it through a 4-hour. I don't know. We'll see. I'm already feeling a little kind of like shaky. see. Aren't they removing the kitchen island? They are removing the kitchen island, but they have said there's going to be other loop spots, so it's not like we can't loop anymore. All right, looks like the ads are over. Welcome back, everybody. We'll be back in game as soon as this round of words ends. But I guess first I have a movie to tell you about. Yep. They probably should have, like, I don't know, revealed that sooner to stop everybody from freaking out, because everybody was freaking out. Like, even us, the Kinetic partners, didn't know. Let's see. Yeah, normally I try to eat something more substantial before I stream, but I was, like, feeling, like, kind of sick to my stomach, so I just had, like, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Which doesn't usually keep me full for very long. How they go streaming? Pretty okay. All right. There we go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for sticking to the break. Let me get a sponsor turned on here. Because I'm being sponsored by an A24 movie today. Let's enable a channel skin. Let me start the streamer ad read. Let me minimize that and open another thing so I can actually see the ad read. That would help. That'd be useful. Okay, let's see. Campaign details. Okay. All right, all. Today's stream is being sponsored by How to Make a Killing. It's a brand new movie. It just hit theaters yesterday, so you can go watch it today if you want to. It is starring Glenn Powell and Margaret Qualley. Says the main character is disowned at birth by his obscenely wealthy family. Blue-collar Beckett Redfellow, played by Glenn Powell, will stop at nothing to reclaim his inheritance, no matter how many relatives stand in his way. It's being described as a darkly comedic thriller, and I've watched the trailer already, and it looks pretty funny. So let me get that up on screen for y'all. There we go. Let me full screen this. This is in Dropbox. I don't know why they don't just send me a YouTube link, but... Okay, where's the volume at? There it is right there. I'll try to adjust as we go. All right, but this is the trailer for How to Make a Killing in theaters now.
Beckett. Oh my God, hi.
Wow.
So are you living in the city now?
A little outside of it.
A little outside
Whatever
of
happened to the Redfellow fortune?
I'll inherit it. Someday. There were 7 of them. 7 awful people. You're still poor, asshole! Between myself and $28 billion.
Who are you?
I'm Beckett. Was it that easy? Been occupied.
With what?
Occupations.
Well, call me when you've killed them all.
Does she know? Yeah, we got a lot of sponsors from A24. There was Marty Supreme. Actually, maybe just Marty Supreme. But I actually have another one coming up too. But that was the trailer for How to Make a Killing in theaters now. Looks pretty funny. Let me turn that off there. But thank you again to A24 and How to Make a Killing for sponsoring this hour of the stream. Okie dokie. All right. And also, can somebody confirm I do have the skin thingy around my stream, right? I think I turned that on. Double check. Sponsor tools. Yep, that should be all live. You do. Awesome. Thank you. All right, let's get some ghost guessing going. Right there. Yeah, the cash will let me know when you've killed them all is nuts. Maybe she was joking. Like, maybe that's one of those cases where it's like, haha, I'm doing a joke. But she doesn't know that that's actually what he's doing. That's my guess. I don't know. Oh, buddy. Yeah, hang on, let me see. I got another one from A24. Let me see what that one's called. Another one called Undertone. I haven't watched the trailer for that one yet. Oh, 2 soup lands at a time. Is it a comedy? The How to Make a Killing? It looks pretty funny. There's definitely comedy elements. They describe it as a dark comedy thriller. Cake 10, thank you for the 100 bits. But yeah, I don't know much about Undertone. I admit, when I get those movie sponsor offers, I just like slam the button. They're pretty easy to do. It's like free money. Anyway, let's see. Gene is in the middle of the soup with a gritty goose. Man, gritty goose. What an emote. All right, where are we going now? This bitch just whacked your little guy in the forehead. Oh no. Excited for the new horror movie about the podcast? What's that one called, Gwen? See, Bomber says, pulled my first hangman last night. Oh no. Oh, that's Undertone. Okay, that's the next one we're being sponsored by. I might do that one tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, you have your full deck complete. That's awesome, Bomber. All right. Okay, let me push that button right there. Do I do Phasmo challenges? I do the weekly challenge, but I don't do like a lot of like custom challenges and stuff. A lot of those are like torturous. So I don't tend to do that kind of stuff. I like my ghost hunting a little more chill. Let's see. Is the Prestige 6 badge pretty? I don't know. Let's check. There's one. No, wait, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I like this one. I don't have the animated 16 version yet. Tom's crazy. What's Tom's crazy 3 evidence? Tom has made so many bananas challenges. I think the last one I heard about was Endless Nightmare. But yeah, once you get up to Prestige 11, the badges start becoming animated, like animated versions of the older badges. Let's see. That's gonna affect your decision on prestiging. I really like the Prestige 6 badge. I like the neon green. All right, where are we going? I'm gonna close my eyes and click. What did I click on? I missed. You know, let's go to Ridgeview. I don't feel like I've been to Ridgeview in a while. Let's see. Custom 2 evidence, heading into Ridgeview. Which one's purple? Prestige 9 and 19 are purple. They got like a brain with like kind of plasma around it. It's really cool. 3210 challenge. Okay. That's kind of sounds like his all difficulty challenge under a different name. Maybe there's different rules. Let's see. The Ghost in the Machine badge is so good. Jazzasai says, Tom has a 3210 challenge now. 3 evidence, 2 evidence, 1 evidence, 0 evidence. 1 small map, 1 medium map, 1 big map, and 1 random map are necessary. Can you pick which map you do for which evidence? Let's see. What Stalker Ghost leaves EMF if it walks to you? The Phantom will do it if it walks to you, and the Wraith will do it if it teleports to you. Wraith has a chance to do EMF 2 or 5. Phantom will just do EMF 2. Let's see. Oh, it's all in professional preset. Okay, that seems reasonable for a Tom challenge. See, mostly yes, except when you do it on random. Let's see, Jazz's Eyes, how you doing today? We're looking for Kevin Jones. We need a photo of any successful EMF reading, 3 unique videos with a video camera, and 2 sounds with a sound recorder. You know, it's weird, even if I'm going for a perfect, like, these are like freebies if you're doing a perfect, but I still see 3 videos and I'm like, eh. I don't want to do that. Yeah, Tom has made some pretty crazy challenges, man. Let's see. He was really unlucky before. Did all investigations on random. Got high school 3 times in a row. That's why I don't do random. Oop, I saw something over here. Let's see. Blank, thank you so much for the hydrate. Okay, we got hiding in the living room. No Ouija board. No voodoo doll. We got power in the garage. Taking that drink right now. Is he doing pretty well? Just hanging out. Saw his live. Nice. Welcome in. Hope you're having a chill Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yeah, I think it's Saturday. Let's see. Caketon says, gotta go EP time, but have a good stream. Yo, Caketon, I hope you have a good sleep. I'll catch you later. Alright, I am paranoid about... You know what I'm most excited for when they rework Ridgeview is them fixing this room. I can't tell you how many times I've had the bone in this room and I couldn't find it. And then I go look at the results later and it's like bone in the laundry room. I saw somebody posted a screenshot the other day where the bone is just barely sticking out from this towel here. That's why... Oh, that's a good idea, Jazz. A wheel spin, because like we've talked about this before. It's like we wish there were like presets for... Well, that's rude. We wish there were presets for random. Well, we know it's not a gen. Gens will not turn the breaker off. Because it's like random would be cool if you could like set it to only small maps, or random would be cool if you could just remove specific maps like high school. Let's see. It's definitely a day of the week. We know that much. You know, scientists are still looking into it. Why aren't there more things you could use your points for? I don't know. I'll complain to the manager. Okay, what are we looking for? We're still looking for, See, I used to have more things on there, but people were, like, really annoying about it. And were, like, use them to try to harass me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm taking your toys away. Because it's like, man, just... Unfortunately, there's no way to like stop, you know, to blacklist certain users from using certain redeems, so I had to get rid of it all. Be cool to like, yeah, like make a playlist of maps. I'd really like that. Let's see. Strelta says, I like Asylum, but that's 2 new maps, and you've been to the big map for a weekly, but haven't been there otherwise. Honestly, Sunny Meadows is my favorite map. I even like doing the full-size version solo. Let's see. Draco, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, you hate working on Saturday? I'm sorry. Hope work's going well, at least. But, like, yeah, Sunny Meadows to me is, like, the perfect map design. Like, it's got a lot of rooms, but there's not a lot of, like, empty, annoying space. You know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, look at that. Got a painting. Judge says, I feel that oh wait, have a wheel spin that doesn't have Point Hope, high school, and prison. Too much walking. You know, I don't mind prison, but I feel like every time I go there, I get a ghost in the cell block. Like, if I could have a restricted version of prison that doesn't have the cell blocks, I'd be pretty happy about that. Let's see, Gloom says 7 your points because you want to know the secret. Good luck, I believe in you. Oh! I just got an EMF 2 over here, probably from the ghost turning the shower off. Okay, so I think our ghost might be in the hallway because it knocked a painting off over there and it turned the shower on over here. What's the exact date for Tanglewood? They haven't announced a specific date yet, but it's probably very soon. You get lost in prison? I do okay in prison now, like, but I used to find the layout so confusing. Surprisingly, I've played it enough to, like, kind of have it memorized now. Let's see. But if you want to see a preview for the new Tanglewood, they just dropped a brand new teaser yesterday. Look at that. Isn't that spooky? It's creepy. Here's one that's a little less spooky, and here's another one that's a little less spooky. But this is the one they posted yesterday. It appears to be the hallway to the dining room and kitchen. And you can see the basement and the garage, the doors to the basement, and like the laundry room of the garage there. I'll tell you what map I get lost on, though. I get so lost on Grafton. It's not a very big map, but when the lights go out in that map, it's so hard to see anything, and there's so much clutter, and you're thinking, like, I'm heading towards a door, and then the door's not there. And yeah. Yeah, I love the kind of like retro vibes of New Tanglewood. I keep saying it reminds me of my grandma's house. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick check of all the doors and light switches in here, just in case the ghost touched something while I was out. Let's see, reminding you of Skinamarink. Oh my god, I know exactly what you mean. Hang on, did I, oh, hey, look, the bone. Oh, airball, airball. Okay, so it's not an Oni. Onis cannot do the airball ghost event. Darn it, I got excited. I thought it turned the light switch off. Let's see, rough math, the secret takes 7 years. Probably takes less than that. Trey's been here for less than 7 years. Also, Wishy Wispoo coming on with a raid. Welcome in, y'all. How was your stream? What are you up to today? Lucy Gaming, welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. Is it Wishy or Wishel? I think it might be Wishel. I have trouble with I's and L's. I do apologize. Let me grab me a shout out there. What are you playing today? Papa's Freezeria Deluxe. I've heard of that, but I haven't played it myself. But hey, if you want, tell us about yourself as a streamer. You know, what kind of games you like to play, any other details you feel like sharing with us. The floor is yours. But as for me, if you don't know me, hello, I'm DontFightDucks. You can just call me Ducks. I'm an official content creator for Phasmophobia, so we do play a lot of this game here. If you don't know Phasmo, it's a ghost hunting investigation game where we use all kinds of equipment to gather evidence to figure out what kind of ghosts we're dealing with. But I have been playing, I've been trying to like kind of break into more variety lately. I'm still kind of like a horror streamer, but I've been playing some non-horror stuff, like Hightail. That's not a horror game. But lately I've been playing Reanimal, the new co-op horror game from the Little Nightmares developers. Also, Lucy, thank you for the 4-month resub. Let's go. And I've been playing that with my wife. And if I feel okay today, if I feel okay enough to do a full-length stream, we're probably going to play some of that later, but otherwise I'm not feeling too hot today, I'm not going to lie. Let's see. Papa's games are so peak. Yeah, were they originally Flash games? But I did see that they got ported to Steam. I've seen a couple of people play them. Let's see. Trapper says, what's the funniest ghost name you or anyone has ever gotten? How do I name Richard Kraft? And all I heard was your team, Richard Cheese. Every time I get the last name Kraft, I'm like, it's the creator of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. And it's like, it's not a funny bit at all. I don't know why I keep doing it. I should really stop. Anyway, Wishel says, had a great stream. It's good. We played Poppy Playtime and Papa's Freezeria. Played lots of different multiplayer games with friends like Phasmo, Repo Peak. What chapter of Poppy Playtime are you on? I saw chapter 5 just dropped. So I assume you're playing chapter 5, but maybe not. I need to play the new ones. I still haven't played 4 or 5. Let's see. Frosted, thank you for the hydrate. Have I played Papers, Please? I have not. The closest I played is Quarantine Zone. Let's see. Mike says they were all Flash games you were playing. I'm on Mini Clip at 7 years old. Oh, man. I miss Flash games, man. I know there's still some out there that have been preserved, but, like, Adobe buying Macromedia was probably the worst thing that ever happened to the internet. No, that's not true by a long shot. But anyway, it still sucked. Let's see. That's a great bit. Thank you for validating me. Let's see, specifically chapter 3, because you're playing it from the beginning. Got to the school and got, too frustrated to continue. So you played a chill game for the rest of the stream. Yeah, I remember that part being pretty stressful. I did really enjoy what I played wait a minute, where's my ghost at? I did really enjoy what I played at Poppy Playtime, though. I'm very curious to see how the 4th and 5th ones are. Though I did hear that Markiplier kind of crashed out over the 5th one, which worries me a little. Oh boy. Okay. So I assume we probably don't have ghost orbs up here. Also too, oh my god, sorry, where are my manners? Wishel, if you gotta go to any post-stream self-care or anything like that, definitely make sure you're taking care of yourself. Same goes for anybody who came on in with the raid. You know, if you've been sitting down watching Twitch for a while and you need to get up and do anything, you know, stretch, drinks, snacks, bathroom, whatever, you know, make sure you're doing it. But for anybody sticking around from the raid, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you have any questions about Phasmophobia, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer. I do try to be like an educational streamer for the game. Oh, Mr. Light. Okay, I didn't want to spoil anything if you hadn't gotten to her yet, but what a stressful chase. Oh man, so are they making more after the 5th one? Like, that's not the last one, right? Hang on, did I ever check the temperatures up here? Let's see, 4.0. I don't think you're in the bathroom. Wouldn't it be funny if we got twins again? Let's see, Michael Jackson as a Jin. Michael Jensen. That's not funny. Okay, where'd the ghost touch it? Oh, another airball! Hang on, I'm gonna photograph this one. Yeah! Okay, I don't know which door it touched, though, so let me figure out where my ultraviolet is and then check every door in the vicinity. Oh, it just turned the water off, which makes me think it's down there somewhere. Let's see, Wish says, gonna hop out and do some post-stream care. Have a good stream. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid again. I really appreciate it. Oh, and we got ultraviolet. Boop. Fingerprint, awesome. Okay. Oh, and there's our mistform picture from photographing the airball. Okay, let me run out to the truck and check my sanity because we've gotten evented on twice. Normally when you get evented on by the airball, it drains 10% sanity. In general, every time a ghost walks into you and goes, wow, during an event, it'll drain 10% sanity. Unless it's an Oni, in which case it'll drain 20%. Oh, that's close. But thankfully, I know it's not an Oni because Onis can't do mistform. Okay. Hope there's another one. Oh, that'd suck if it ended on a cliffhanger. Surely there's another one. Oh, no, not salt time yet. I don't think I'm ready for first fixes. Mr. Lyman? I don't think I have any context to that. Never really got into Poppy's story and lore. Unfortunately, I feel like a lot of the lore for Poppy Playtime is presented outside of the game. It's either presented through their multiplayer game, what's it called, like Playtime Co. or something. A lot of the lore's in there, a lot of the lore's in like videos that they put on YouTube and Twitter, and it makes me sad that that's not in the game because there is some interesting stuff in there. Are you here? Yay, we got Spirit Box. Okay, so we have Ultraviolet and Spirit Box. It could be a Mimic. Spirit Box, Ultraviolet. Okay, we have Galu, Phantom, Poltergeist, or the Mimic. If it's a Mimic, we're going to find orbs. Because the Mimic's real evidence is Ultraviolet, Spirit Box, and Freezing. And since we're playing in 2 evidence, we've gotten the 2 real evidence that it... Oh, stop farting on me! At least let me record a video if you're gonna fart on me. Oh! I don't... Did I take a picture of the EMF meter yet? I did not. Cool. Okay. Wait a minute! Is mirror an option? No. Just did a door down there. Okay. Check that again. For fingerprints. Okay. Alright, so what are we doing? Galu, Phantom, Poltergeist, and Mimic. You know, I wonder, does the mist form vanish if it's a Phantom? Counterfeit, how you doing? Let's see. Gwen says, how would the lore come from outside the games? Is a weird choice. Yeah. I don't know why they did that. Let's see, little gag Easter egg of a lemon with eyes that yells lemon when you pick him up. Okay. Let's see. Pretty sure it's only ghost picks. Okay, okay. Well, in that case, if it's a Phantom, we're going to have a really easy time telling that from making it hunt. Galu, all we have to do is put down salt, wait maybe like 5 seconds, and then put down more salt. Poltergeist, I don't think this ghost is throwing nearly enough to be a poltergeist, but we'll see. So, gonna take my salt up here. Let's see, what's the lore of the potato? The potato's an Easter egg related to the streamer Psychohypnotic. From what I have heard, he sometimes had like what do you call it? Oh, look, okay, our ghost stepped in salt over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's probably long enough. Put down some more salt. Put one right there. And put one here right in the intersection. I'm also going to turn the dots projectors off. But yeah, I think he had like one of them like TikTok potato filters that people sometimes use. And also his sub alert was the sound going, ooh. that the potato makes. So they just put a potato with the face and gave it his sub alert sound. Who are we killing? Hopefully not me. Kazad, how you doing? Also, they have confirmed that the potato will be on New Tanglewood. I'm starting to think this is a Galu, because the Galu hates protective items. Salt counts as a protective item, somehow. So if the Galu steps in salt, and you wait maybe like, I don't know, 5 seconds, the Galu will become enraged, and at that point, it won't step in salt again. Moreover, when the Galu hunts, if it's in the enraged state when it hunts, it'll be really fast. If it's not in the enraged state and you cleanse it... Oh, hey, look, the monkey paw. If it's not in the enraged state and you cleanse it while it's hunting, it will become enraged and go really fast. Potato and a baguette? What's the baguette for? Is that for, oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Mr. Tabooty? That's probably not how it's pronounced. I know he's French. See, most curious about the new door? Oh, you mean that door right there? That door? I want to know if we're going to be able to go out that door. I want to know if we can get in the backyard. They said it in the roadmap stream. Okay. Yeah, maybe that is for Mr. Tabooty, whose name I may or may not be mispronouncing. How go the ghosties? They're okay. Alphabet, how you doing? Yep, Galu can step in multiple salt. So before it becomes enraged, it can step in more salt. So if you have like a whole row of salt and you see it stepped in multiple times, don't read too much into that. That's why after I saw it step, I counted more and then I put down more salt. Or I counted to 5 and then I put down more salt. 5 just to be safe. Okay, 3 videos of the video camera, sound recorder. Okay. How about this? Do I want to do a perfect? Do I want to do a perfect? I mean, if I go up there and it hasn't stepped in any of that salt, I'm going to assume that it's a Galu. That's a pretty safe assumption. See, hope it's a Bleasdale side yard situation. Oh yeah, and like the ghost could be in the backyard. That'd be cool. I'd really like that. All right, let's check our salt. Are you a Galu? Are you gonna fart on me again? Oh, I think that's just a regular light switch touch. No, never mind. That's a glitched ghost event. But none of the other salt has been stepped in, so I am pretty confident that this is a Galu. Very, very confident. That does mean that it has a higher sanity hunt threshold now that I'm not actually sure what it is. I can never remember the Galu's enraged hunt threshold. Alphabet says, got my order. The dark chocolate raspberry cold brew is so tasty. Oh man, that's one that I still need to try. I have a whole stack of like Madrinas back behind me that I haven't tried yet. Oh, we got fire extinguish. I don't think I got motion sense though. No. I still need to get the motion sensor. I got the, what do I got back there? I got the dark chocolate raspberry. I got the king slime tea. I got the yuzu lemonade, which I think might be vaulted now. Oops. Okay, got our motion sensor. Awesome. What else can I use for a video? We got, oh, we can, nope, never mind. It's not salt because it's a Galu. 60, 65, 60%. Okay. Dark chocolate raspberry sounds delicious. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, door. Ah. Do I already have a door? I might already have a door. I do have a door, okay. I might be mistaken, and I'm gonna walk across the room to confirm, but I think the dark chocolate raspberry might be dairy-free. Let's see, Sal, how you doing? Just gonna double check on the unofficial Phasmophobia cheat sheet. That is an amazing resource, so much so that I have a button for it on my stream deck. Yep, that is dairy-free. So it won't give me tummy trouble. I think it's okay to say this. But I have heard The solar system just subscribed with Prime, brand new Prime sub. Thank you so much for that. Enjoy your duck emotes, ad-free viewing, all the other fun stuff. Kolgak, welcome in. How you doing? And Random Viking, welcome in. I think I can say this, but Madrina's is working on more oat milk flavors. More oat milk cold brews. So for anybody out there who has trouble with dairy, there's more oat milk on the way. I don't have a time frame for you, but it's going to be this year. Hopefully soon. Pixelate says, debating Irish cream, but low-key have no idea what it tastes like. Same. I'm going to get the Irish cream in my next partner order. All I know, though, is that the Irish cream is their most popular seasonal flavor. Like, it flies off the shelves. Do I know when the roadmap comes out? Oh, the roadmap's actually out. The, hang on. Let me find it here. Get you a direct link to it. Also, Anna Boost, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Holy crap. Okay, so if we go to the Kinetic News blog, we go to news. First, we have to accept cookies. Where are there cookies on this website? Then we scroll down. Yeah, here's a link to the 2026 roadmap. That's everything they're doing this year. Not everything is revealed yet, because one thing is super duper top secret right now. But that's the thing I'm most excited for this year. Do Prime subs count as normal subs, or do you get paid differently? You do get different payout for Prime subs. There's like a whole... Excuse me. There's like a whole chart that that Twitch has that tells, like... It's like based on the country that the Prime was purchased in. That determines how much I get from it. It's a little strange. I don't worry about it. Money's money. Let's see. More popular than pumpkin spice. More popular than pumpkin spice, yes. Ooh, also hype train incoming. Hello? Hello? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Down here? Go back this way? You're in the closet? Bedroom? Where's this hat, man? I think I'm gonna miss it. Is it in here? I don't know where this could have been. Unless it was like down this hallway here. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna get it perfect on this one. This ghost is annoying. Let's see. Acid says, really want to try the Madrina's cold brews, but oh, expensive in Australia, and that sucks. Actually, the Madrina's community manager, Kelly, she is from Australia. She does live in the US now. Stinky Butthole Ghost, correct. Let's see. Thought I heard something here. I'm still waiting for this ghost to blow the candle out. So if it's out, is there... the new Tanglewood rework is coming soon. They're already dropping teasers for it. I'll show you the... Oh, hang on. Hold that thought. Down here? Yeah! Nice. Okay. I got one sound. Let's see. Solar, welcome in. How you doing? Been binge watching me on YouTube for the past week and happy to catch a stream. You can confidently play on professional difficulty with everything you learned from watching me. Hey, that's amazing. Thank you. Glad the videos help. Yep, we're currently on Ridgeview. Do you know what this ghost is? I think it's a Galu because it's only stepped in one of my salt piles. I let it step in one salt and then I put more down. Currently I'm waiting for it to blow this candle out. Let's see. But if you haven't seen it yet, these are the screenshots of the new Tanglewood. Here's the new living room right here. Here is the new kitchen. And here is the hallway from the living room to the kitchen. How long would it take to ship to Romania? I'm not sure. They do global shipping. They do have a contract with DHL to try to keep the global shipping as cheap as they can. But as for time, I'm not sure. I do know my friend Mork had some shipped to Denmark. But I don't know how long it took. I don't know if they're around to ask. Let's see. Venom, welcome in. How you doing? You're from Argentina. Finally have time to see me live. Hey, welcome to the Twitch stream. I don't think this ghost is going to do much more for me. Is it even still in this room? Havstill, welcome in. How you doing? I think it's still in the hallway. Oh, wait. This way? He's watching me. Cool, thank you. Paranormal laughing, paranormal talking. Okay, we just need one more. Oh, did he do it? Did he do it? Did he blow the candle out? He did. Did I get that? I did. Awesome. Okay, we got all of our sounds. Now, all we need is one more video, and we should have a perfect on our hands. I don't know if I want to try to record the ghost hunting right away. Because if it is a Galu, it's currently enraged, and it's going to be super fast when it's hunting. Hello, Anonymous. Thank you for gifting a sub to the community. Really appreciate that. Also, Phantoms, thank you for the hydrate. Let's see. Trapper says, how do you get so much activity? I know high sanity makes the ghost less active. Oh, that's not true, actually. But even at low sanity, you don't get many throws or events. Is it just you being unlucky, or is it something you're missing, like lights? Okay, so if the ghost is standing in a room with a light on, it can't actually throw anything. So turning the light off would let it throw things, which would lead to more things being more activity. Yeah. But otherwise, the level of activity of your ghost depends on the difficulty that you're playing on. I do believe the lower the difficulty, the more active the ghost is. So, like, the more active it is, the easier it is to get evidence. So if you're playing on, like, Nightmare or Insanity or something like that, it's probably going to be a very low activity ghost. Beyond that, how active the ghost is, there are a few ghost types that are less active, like the Shade. The Obombo, when it's being lazy, is really inactive. The Galu, when it's exhausted after being enraged, is less active. But otherwise, activity really depends on just random chance, I'm afraid. Let's see. All right, what are we doing here? How's the new map? Oh, the new map is not out yet, but we're very excited for it. Here are some screenshots for it, if anybody hasn't seen yet. But it should be out soon. I don't know when exactly, but they're really ramping up the teasers on Twitter. Let's see. I was wondering the other day if Parabolic Mic is broken because you felt like you couldn't catch a sound. Told you that I usually turn it on, throw it on the floor, and you told me that in order for it to work, you have to hold it, but I assure you that yesterday you played perfectly, worked at least 3 times. Being thrown on the floor? Huh, it shouldn't work on the floor. I thought they fixed that a while back. But yeah, in general, you do have to hold it in your hand, and I usually, like, step way back away from the ghost room. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta stand there and just wait. And sometimes it takes a while and it sucks. But, really depends on what kind of ghost you're dealing with, too. See, Heavengard, welcome in. How you doing? I think everything's okay on my end, Nikto. I hope. Don't see any, yeah, I don't see any frame drops or anything. Okay, let's get ready to make this ghost hunt. What do we got? I'm all good on pictures, I think. Yep, and I got the bone. So we got our matches, I'm grabbing some incense here, and then we're going to make this ghost hunt, and we're going to see if it's going super duper fast. Oh, yo, Madrina's purchase. Who did that? Regular Bucky, thank you for the Madrina's purchase. Oh, did you get the Blood Orange Dead by Daylight box? I love the Blood Orange Mocha so much. They've said that the Blood Orange Mocha has done so well that if the DBD license ever expires and they don't renew it, they'll probably just release that as a standalone flavor, which makes me happy. Let's see. Gotta go. Hey, Free Spirit, I'll catch you later. Da, 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 da. Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, we're grabbing the monkey paw. Okay, so I'm going to... Hello, Solar! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the community. If anybody got one of those, enjoy your duck emotes, enjoy your ad-free viewing, courtesy of... Holy crap, y'all, what are y'all doing? Courtesy of Solar System. Also, Ember coming in with another 5 gifted. If anybody got one of those, Jerry Duck emotes and ad-free viewing courtesy of its Ember Gaming. Thank you so much, y'all. That's crazy. We are already on a level 4 hype train. Good lord. Anything spooky you missed before you joined? This ghost farted on me like 3 times. It's pretty scary, I think. Huh. I don't know what's going on over here in mod chat, but it looks like they got it covered. Also, Generally Zod, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Ghosty had some Taco Bell for real. God. I'm going to get my sanity down to... we're gonna go to 25%. Maximilio Zero, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. Holy crap, y'all. Hang on, I'm gonna step outside of the house. Annabelle, thank you for the gifted sub to the community. Let's see, and Hannock, welcome in. So, if you want to get your sanity down to 25 with the monkey paw, you need to make 2 wishes. The first wish is wishing for sanity, which will set your sanity to 50%. It doesn't drain 50%, it just sets it to 50% even. And then after that, you change the weather, which drains your sanity by 25%. So you have to do it in that order. So we're going to say, I wish for sanity. And then I wish for fog. Okay. Now we're going to wait for the ghost to hunt. Unfortunately, we don't know where it's coming from because wishing for sanity makes the ghost change rooms. So yeah. I don't know where the ghost is. So you know what? I'm going to hang out back here. I'm going to hang out back here in the piano room. Ray, thank you for the 98 month resub. Good lord. Almost to 100. That's crazy. And Awesome Killer, thank you for the 500 bits. Yeah. Thank you so much, y'all. This is crazy. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds fast to me. I think this is a Galu. Yeah, listen how fast he is. Oh, I think he just went back upstairs. Almost 5 years, yeah. Oh, I guess the hunt is over? Oh yeah, it wasn't a very long hunt because that wasn't a cursed hunt. Because we didn't actually initiate the hunt with the monkey paw. Acid, thank you for the 200 bits. Holy moly, y'all. Level 5. Does it make the ghost change rooms on all difficulties? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question, because on amateur, the ghost can't change rooms. So I don't know if the monkey paw would override that or not. Well, it can make the Goryo change rooms, and the Goryo's not supposed to change rooms, so maybe the monkey paw does override the amateur ghost not changing rooms. I don't know. That'd be something to test sometime. Let's see. Jazzasai says, it will change from what you were told by other kinetic partners. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That sounds right. Where are we at here? Starlight Souls, thank you for the 100 bits. And Nana, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Yeah, y'all, if you don't have any of the hype train emotes, definitely hop in on this one, because you have a chance to get at least a level 4 emote so far. If we finish level 5, then that'll be a level 5 emote. Let's see. And also Coffee, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Okay, so we have a Galu. That sounded really fast to me. I'd like to listen to it one more time though, because I didn't get a good listen. But yeah, that's also the only way that the oh shoot, I turned the power off. That's also the only way that the Goryo will change rooms, is if you wish for sanity on the monkey paw. And a boost, thank you for the bit. Turn that on. And Raccoon King, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Get these lights on here. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna hang out over here. Jazzer says, I tend not to confirm or deny things unless I know it's confirmed by other kinetic partners who had that thought before. Yeah. The nice thing is we can ask questions directly to the devs, and sometimes they'll even answer us. Snowflake Kitty, welcome in. How you doing? Red, thank you for the 100 bits. But yeah, I'm the same way with that. It's like, I need to see it from an official source or as close to official as possible. Oh, that's weird. I think I hear the sound recorder going off. Yeah, this... Oh, here it comes. Yep, he's normal speed again. So after... Let's cleanse him. Oh, he didn't get fast. Now I'm confused if this is a Galu or not. Let me go check the salt, though. There's no way that he didn't step in any of the other salt. See, normally when you cleanse a Galu... Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. He's no longer enraged, so he was able to step in this salt pile here. I'm pretty sure this is a Galu. But now I'm doubting myself because he didn't get fast when I cleansed him. Or no. He was in the weakened state. Okay. I think... Galu are confusing. I got one stick of incense left. We're gonna use it. Let's see. Sometimes they can take a while. But also, Annaboost, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Yeah, so the Galu's a very confusing ghost because it cycles between 3 states. And, it's yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Oh yeah, that's right, we're gonna record a video of it. Let's see. Grab that. Okay. So let's get our video camera here. Oh, but turn the lights off on me again. Yeah, so basically the Galu cycles through 3 different states. There's a normal state that it starts in. There's the enraged state after you use a any kind of protective equipment on it. Also, thank you so much for that crazy hype train, y'all. It just pulled into the station. Hope somebody got some new emotes out there. Shadowed Grove, hello, how you doing? Why do I prefer tier 1 over tier 2? I don't like how the tier 2 slows the ghost down. Because usually I'm playing like Nightmare and I like to observe the ghost's real speed. Okay, so we're just waiting for the ghost to hunt again. I'm gonna hang out over here. Wait, do I have... Oh, yeah, I do have 1 stick of incense left. Okay, let's put that right above the video camera. What is that emote, Ray? Oh, from back here it looked like a snail? I guess it's somebody screaming. Oh, man. Oh, okay, here comes the ghost. So it should be back in normal state now, I think. Yep, so now if I cleanse it, it should go faster. But I want to get a video of it first. Come on, buddy. Okay, so listen. Yep, I think I just heard him go faster. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a Galu, but once again, these guys are so confusing. It's like, I love the idea that they get faster when you cleanse them, but everything else about, like, the state cycling and, you know, what enrages them and stuff like that, I don't know, it really gets to me. Okay, but, let's see, we got the bone, we got all this stuff here. Paranormal laughing, paranormal talking, fire extinguish. Let's push that, and hope I was correct. And if I'm not, I'm gonna blame it on the headache. Solar, thank you for the 500 bits! Yeah, I think preventing hunt with the crucifix also enrages them, too. It was a Galu! But yeah, we pretty much had that figured out from the salt early on. Yep, the tier 2 incense will slow the ghost down when you cleanse it with it. Whereas the tier 3 incense will just lock the ghost in place. Alright. So, let me get the music on. Let me get the Galu button push for our Galu guessers. Mr. Ryan plays. Guess Galu correctly. I prefer tier 1 incense. Which you can type !incense in chat for my explanation on that. Why I prefer that. Okay, let's get another round of ghost guessing going. Congrats, Ryan. Oop. Well, that's not going anywhere. Okay, who's in the soup there? Heaven Guard. Congrats for now. Let's see. Ooh, double stolen. Alphabet is currently in the middle. Oh! Gene is in the middle of the soup with the pooping balloon dog. Alright, anyway, let's see. That wasn't a bad perfect. There we go. Let's do Willow Street next. I need something a little chill after that one. Alright. Oop, I just realized. I think I need to take an ad break here in a few minutes. So, now that the ghost guessing is closed, I'm going to go and do that. Also, Sal, thank you for the 15-month resub. Has it really been 15 months? That's crazy. Let's see. What's this movie? Oh, what's it called? How to Make a Killing, I think. Is that what it's called? It's a new movie from A24. They're sponsoring this hour of the stream. It's basically like a dark comedy thriller where a guy is locked out of his family inheritance, so I think he's going around killing a bunch of members of his extended family to try to get it back. Looks pretty funny. Let's see. Heard because you heard that the tier 2 blinds the ghost for longer. No, every type of incense blinds the ghost for the exact same amount of time, which is 5 seconds. Except for the Moroi. The Moroi is blinded for, I think, 7 seconds instead of 5 seconds. But yeah, every tier blinds the ghost for the same amount of time. The tier 1 just blinds it. The tier 2 blinds it and slows it down. And the tier 3 blinds it and locks it in place. 2 soups! Alright, y'all, I need to get those ads playing. I'll be back in just a minute. For anybody new here, I do 1 ad break an hour. It's a 3-minute ad break. Gets rid of pre-roll for the next hour for anybody new coming in. While I do that, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. If you need to get up and do anything, now's a great time to do it. Otherwise, enjoy the words on stream. If you have a sub, you know, enjoy the words. If you don't have a sub at the moment, don't worry. You're not missing too much. But yeah, here come the ads. BRB. Boop. All right, I'm banned. Look at Nicky. You know, I'm not sure Reanimal's happening today, y'all. I think I have it in me to do, like, maybe another round of Phasmo, but... Whew, I think I'm fading fast. So we're gonna finish out the rest of the sponsorship and probably do a Tangle... No, Willow Street. We're going to Willow Street. Alright, looks like the ads are over, the words are over. Thank you everybody for sticking through the break. Also, PB loves dragons. Thank you for the hydrate. We're back. And we already did ghost guessing before the break, so we're just jumping straight on in here. Okie dokie. Hey, thank you, Psycho. So what are we doing? We got our custom 2 evidence. We are heading into Willow Street. Have I unlocked any new equipment in a while? Blood Moon, we'll see. Oh, hey, look at that. I have a bunch of money and I have a bunch of stuff to unlock. First of all, let's get a new lighter. That old lighter sucks. Let's get the tier 2 salt. I would like... Let's get the tier 2 candles. And aside from that, how much money do I have? $17,000. Okay. We're grabbing the glow stick and the tripod. I don't particularly like the tier 2 sound recorder, so I think I'm going to skip that for now. So let me head back over to quick loadouts, up our tiers here, and jump into Willow Street for a custom 2 evidence. See, catch anything good on the trail cams? Unfortunately, I haven't been able to put the trail cams up yet. Last time I went over to my parents' house, it was way too muddy to head out into the woods. So I decided to wait. I'm hoping maybe Monday. Maybe Monday it would be a little drier. Yeah, fancy gothic candelabra time. I love these. I love just walking around with those. Okay. See, don't remember what you guessed? Unfortunately, I don't think there's an easy way to verify it. Guess you got a new car, John. Congrats. I've been thinking I probably need to start looking into that. I'm gonna wait and see how much I owe the IRS for taxes first. Let's see. What do trail cams do? Yeah, it's like a camera that you strap to a tree, and then if an animal wanders by it, it has a motion sensor. Actually, trail cameras look a lot like the motion sensors in Phasmophobia. But it's got a motion sensor in it, and it takes a picture of whatever's walking by it. So, you know, you can get like deer, raccoons, things like that. Coyotes, whatever's in your area. I don't know why I looked in there. I got the music box. Let's see. It's starting to fade too. It's 2 a.m. Oh, man. Hey, I hope you have a good sleep, Nick, Might catch Bigfoot? Probably not in Illinois. Not a lot of big feets in the cornfields. Let's see. Hopefully not a creepy guy. Oh, hello. Did I just hear a light get turned on? I sure did. Holy crap, we got a... Hang on, it just touched a light switch and a door. I'm gonna go grab my ultraviolet. Also, the fact that it turned a light on means it's not a mare, thank God. Let's see. Including the peanut butter grabbing gremlins. Oh, you mean my friend Witch Doctor? But yeah, I want to start a trail cam channel on YouTube, because I got one that records video. And, there's a lot of fun animals around here. But first things first, I gotta get in the woods and put it up. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we can get down there fast enough to check ultraviolet. Acid Kisses says, I'm a left sock stealing troll. Oh no. What do you do with all those socks? Okay, did not leave me any ultraviolet. So. Checking the temperatures here. 10 deg... What? Was it in the hallway? What? I just saw my breath in here. I literally just saw my breath. That means it has to be 5 degrees or less. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? I swear I saw my breath. World's first actual cryptid? I doubt it. I didn't think there were any cryptids in Illinois, but I Googled it and I found like a whole list on Reddit of ones I'd never heard of before. See, Arachnus is going to have to go because, oh no, the chronic pain is paining. I'm sorry to hear that. But I hope you get to feeling better soon. Stalking ghosts? Maybe. Possible. Very possible. With stalker ghosts, it's really hard to pin them down with temperature because they're all over the place. Let's see. Trapper says, might start practicing Nightmare by trying to only get 2 evidence on Pro and then guessing, and after that verifying. That's actually a great way to learn Nightmare. That is what I usually recommend to people when they're like, hey, how do I get better at Nightmare? Or how do I learn Nightmare? That is exactly what I tell them to do. So are cryptids like verifiably real or just mythos? Largely mythos. A lot of them are, you know, like folklore. Some of them are, maybe one time someone saw a really big bird. Thought it was a moth. But I'm not much of a believer when it comes to cryptids, but I still think it's, I think the folklore is really fun. You know, I like the idea that, you know, maybe there could be something out there. But I don't know that I buy into a lot of it, you know. As much as I like Mothman, I don't think he's real. And I don't think he is my boyfriend. But Mothman is probably my favorite cryptid. I'm supposed to say the real... I'm sorry. Let's see. Solar says, just put it in my dreams or couldn't stop thinking about the gourmet French toast. Oh man, I hope you like it. That's a popular flavor. Let's see. Grab that. Grab that. All hail the Mothman, yes. Also, Icarus, thank you for the 17-month resub. Holy crap, I really appreciate that. 17 months. Let's see. Posture says, that's your loss. Mothman can be my boyfriend any day. Look, it's not for lack of want. It's not for lack of want. I'm just not sure he's out there. What about the Tale of Candyman? Was that... Did that exist outside of the movie? I know there were 2 movies back in the 90s. And I think there was a remake recently, or maybe it was a 3rd movie. But I think I always assumed that was just like made up for the movie, rather than any sort of like pre-existing kind of like lore story. But I guess I could be wrong about that. Love coming back to Mothman talk. Eldritch, welcome back. How you doing? But yeah, I have so many Mothman plushies on the shelves behind me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a Funko Pop. Plus a bunch of stickers. Mel Cupcake of Dooms. Oh, and a bag of potato chips. Mel Cupcake of Doom sent me 2 bags of the Mothman potato chips. I ate one of them and then preserved the other. And she also sent me a bunch of stickers and stuff. Stickers and some little keychains. Laurie says, hang on, got really confused thinking by cryptids you meant came. Oh! Blah, 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 blah. Leave me alone! Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you young? Are you old? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? I don't think he's here or near. Let's see. Bella, welcome in. How you doing? Anyway, I'm pretty sure alligators are real. Oh yeah, the Mothman Funko Pop. Do you have the... Excuse me. Hey, my headache must be getting better because my head didn't hurt when I coughed. Anyway, do you have the Fallout 76 Mothman Funko Pop, or do you have the regular Mothman Funko Pop? Because there's 2 out there. I have the Fallout 76 one. I would like to get the regular one, but it's very expensive. Oh boy, I need to visit the statue in Point Pleasant. He's got a very impressive, shiny, metallic butt. Let's see. Come and Rise the Ghost spawns. Do you see that loop? See that sick loop? Fallout 76 one, nice. That's the same one I have. It sits on my computer, and it stares at the blinking hard drive light. Let's see. The statue has a tramp stamp? Did somebody put that on it? I don't think that's original, or I don't think I've seen that. Oh boy, what are we doing here? You still in here? Excuse me? Excuse me? Sir? Someone stuck it on, oh no. I hope they can clean it off easily. Yep, the statue in West Virginia. How do giraffes, leopard, moose, camel with the 40-foot neck exist, but horse with a horn doesn't? I don't know. Nature is weird. Let's see. Aquapo, welcome in. How you doing? Literally just followed me on YouTube last night. No, I'm on Twitch. Hello. Hi. I exist both places. Though I will say everything on YouTube comes from Twitch, so getting it straight from the source now. Are you kidding me? Man, look at all this. So we got a ghost, a shadow ghost, and a dots ghost. What the heck? Throw that camera in the garbage. Oh, I need a picture of an EMF reading. Are you kidding me? Let's get rid of the music box. Okay. All right, buddy. I just need you to do something on this. Hey, speaking of horses. Anybody see that Steam has a horse fest right now? Deep discounts on horse games. So if you're in the market, you know. Oh, hey, look, EMF 5. We have EMF 5 and dots. What are you? You're not a Goryo, because Goryo, you can't see the dots with your own eyeballs, and that guy just walked right past me. Could be an Oni, could be a Raiju, could be a Wraith. What's my sanity? If this is an Oni, my sanity's probably in the dumpster. Let's see, how are we today? We're doing okay. Unfortunately, I've been dealing with a really bad headache all morning, and it's probably not going to be too much longer of the stream. Mostly because when I get really bad headaches like that, they do make me feel pretty nauseous, and it's really hard to eat. And the unfortunate, well, I mean, okay, that in itself is unfortunate, but the unfortunate side effect of that is makes it kind of hard to, like, you know, eat substantially to keep me, like, full for a whole stream. So I'm over here kind of like, Horse Simulator 2012, is that a game? Mouse says, I've left a quarter in his cheeks a few times. Talking about Mothman, right? Oh boy. People have been known to put bills in his butt cheeks. I'm trying not to say anything. Unfortunate. Oh man. Okay, what am I doing here? We're looking for Kenneth Harris. We need parabolic microphone. Here, let's grab the paramic. Yeah, well, the good news is the headache's mostly gone. The bad news is, I'm hungry. Which I'm really disappointed. I wanted to play some more Reanimal tonight, but maybe we'll get that done tomorrow. Alright, buddy. Why did I turn the light off? You don't need the light off for paramic. When it comes to paramic, the best way to get it is to stand far away from the ghost room. Hungry is always a problem. It is. That's scary. Let's see here. Okay, so that should get... Yep, we got all of our objectives. We don't have any videos or sounds, though, which is crazy because we have so many ghost photos. All right, so we're looking Oni, Raiju, and Wraith. We're going to figure out if it's a Wraith right now by putting salt in there. Horse Simulator 2012 doesn't exist. That's sad. Somebody should get on that. Maybe, like, invent a time machine. Go back in 2012. Let's see... Ghost says, whoa. Okay, salt. Let's see. Sad Mothman noises. I was so excited when Fallout 76 got announced and it was set in West Virginia, and it's like, hey, there's gonna be Mothman. I'm like, oh boy, Mothman. And then Fallout 76 finally came out, and it turns out Mothman's an enemy to shoot. and not like a friend, I guess. I don't know. There is like one friendly Mothman in that game, but it's like part of a specific event. All right, buddy. Ooh, this might be a wraith. That would explain the... Oh, no, it's not a wraith! Okay. Wraiths do not step in salt, so it's either an Oni or a Raiju. Okay. What's our cursed possession? Music box? All right. Let me throw this camera in the garbage. No, I don't need to throw the... oh, no, wait, I got it. We're good there. Just released a game of 2012 in the title in 2026. Who's gonna stop me? Nobody. Valve can't do anything about that. So glad your internet's decided to work. Oh no, does it not usually? Okay. Incense with my new lighter. Yeah. I haven't played Phasma in a long time. This is making you miss it. Oh man, Bella, depending on how you feel about Tanglewood, you should probably jump on and play some Tanglewood soon, because the new version of Tanglewood is coming out. Here's preview picture 1. Here's preview picture 2. Here's preview picture 3, the scary one, the Skinamarink one. But yeah, it's probably coming very soon. We don't know the exact date yet, but I have a feeling we're gonna find out soon. Let's see. Cable Noise made a mod to backport Mothman to Fallout 4. There's a lot of Fallout 76 features that I wish they would backport to Fallout 4. Like the weapon modding and crafting and ammo production, I think is a little more evolved in 76 than 4, which makes sense because it came out later. Let's see the first game. Oh no, Rocker. Yeah, I played Fallout 76 in the beta, and I was like, yeah, well, there's a lot of bugs, but I'm sure they'll get them fixed in 2 weeks before full release. Yeah. Anyway, it was fun though. I had a lot of fun with it when the servers worked. Like, it's a game that I think maybe I should go back and play some of the new expansions these days, because like they added a whole Ohio expansion. It's got like corn protectrons. They expanded the map to the south. They added a whole bunch of like extra side areas. I think you can go to the pit from Fallout 3. Lot of oh, just not my tripod. That's rude. What am I doing here? Oh, music box. But yeah, they've added a whole bunch of new stuff. I don't think I played since the Brotherhood of Steel expansion. But like then I think about it and I'm like, games like that require a big time investment. And I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that. Can mimics mimic into interaction? Yep, mimics can mimic anything any other ghost can do. Like if it's mimicking that ghost. So the way that the mimic works is it picks one of these ghosts at a time to mimic. So say that it picks a Diogen. It'll act exactly like a Diogen for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and then it picks another ghost to mimic. Say it picks a mare next. It'll act exactly like a mare for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, then maybe it picks the twins, and acts exactly like the twins for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. The only thing the mimic cannot do is if it's mimicking a Goryo, it can't do the whole Goryo dots thing, because mimics can't do dots. Let's see. They say it's incredible now. Yeah, I would say the point where Fallout 76 went from being this is fine to oh this is good now was when they added vending machines. Because like when the game first came out, they were like really focused on they thought it was going to be like a PvP game like Rust, but like nobody wanted a PvP, and everybody was like working together, and they're like, oh, I guess we should like develop features for co-op. And then they did, and where did I put... Did anybody... Oh, there it is right there. I don't know why I did that. Let's see. Shadowed Grove, thank you for the hydrate. So let us choose between the two. I've seen a lot of that sentiment. Unfortunately, the reason they are going through and replacing the maps is the old versions are pretty buggy. They're using pre-made assets that Kinetic didn't make themselves. So by overhauling it, they're like laying the foundation for a lot of new features that the new maps have that the old maps don't have, but also stuff going even further into the future. And on top of that, it's like Kinetic's own bespoke art assets and stuff like that. All right, buddy. Hey, wait a minute. Where am I hiding? I should figure that out first. Not in there. Not in there. Let's see, Jake, thank you for the 15 stream streak. Okay, we got the tubs in the garage. That might be all we got. Did I find the bone? Sure did. Okay, we got tubs in the garage. Let's see. Okay, so Phil Spencer got nuked several times. God, did you hear what happened to Xbox? Yesterday they announced that Phil Spencer was retiring. What's her name? Was it Sarah Bond? The president of Xbox was resigning. And then in their place, they added some AI company CEO who has no gaming background. I think Xbox is cooked. Hello. Holy moly, 12 months! Yui, thank you so much for that 12-month resub. That is crazy. Oh my god. Enjoy your new duck badge. I think it's purple. Yeah, the whole thing reeks. The whole thing reeks. It does not seem like Phil and Sarah did that of their own volition. So, good luck, Xbox. Cringe. Anyway, hello. What am I doing? Are you a Raiju? I don't think you're a Raiju. Where are you? Oh, oh, there we go. I thought I only had one stick of incense. What's the other option here? Oni? Oh, you're an Oni for sure. Look at those blinks. Oh crap, where's he going? Guess I'm going down here. Good thing you switched from PC to Xbox. You know, even before this, the moment that I felt like, man, Xbox is kinda... something's going on with Xbox. Like, they've been doing these commercials where it's like, everything's an Xbox. Your phone's an Xbox, your TV's an Xbox, your, you know... Because they're pushing, like, the cloud gaming over selling actual consoles. And it's like, something about this seems weird. But yeah, everything's an Xbox now. PlayStation's an Xbox. Play on PS5 so you're not sure it affects you. The way that it affects you, Blank, is that now you get Xbox games on PS5. So, Fable's coming to PS5. Soon I'll be an Xbox. I mean, Xbox did offer me a lot of game sponsorships last year. I think I only took two... I think I took two of them. I did Oblivion Remastered and I did Doom the Dark Ages, both of which were very fun. I did try to take Keeper, the new Double Fine game, but the key didn't work. And I told them that, and then they never gave me a new one. So hopefully that isn't the end of my relationship with Xbox. Because I'd like to get a copy of Fable, please. Thank you. Pineapple, how you doing? Someone at work was talking about that. You work in an office with a bunch of people who don't game. Oh, that's a big deal then. Holy crap. It's reach the normies. Let's see. Posture says, because Xbox doesn't have any exclusives anymore. There's no value in the console. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love that everything that comes out on Xbox I can play on PC. But, like, there's no incentive to own an Xbox if you have anything else. You know? Let's see. Crazy Wazy Woo Woo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Longtime YouTube viewer. Oh, you're from the UK. Welcome in. And also, BB, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, so anyway, that's an Oni. Because if it was a Raiju, that ghost would have come bolting at me as soon as it hunted after the music box. Because Raiju, if they're within 6 meters, at least 6 meters of a active electronic, a powered on electronic, they get a crazy speed boost. And we were talking about this in Discord this morning, which, by the way, if anybody's not in the Discord and you would like to join our Discord, boom, there's a link right there. We were talking about this in Discord this morning, that the Raiju's speed boost range actually depends on the size of the map. The bigger the map, the further away the Raiju gets the speed boost. It's pretty scary. All right, what are we doing here? Do I want to get videos? You know, I think I'm going to move on. I think I'm going to move on to a different map. Get my Oni circled. You need to join the Discord. Well, there's the link right there. And if anybody doesn't click it right now and you want to do it later, you can find the link on my Twitch page.
Welcome back.
Rocker says, I think it was funny when Xbox bought out Activision and Bethesda. Everybody was afraid they were going to hold those games hostage on Xbox. Man, I genuinely wonder if Xbox would be in the position they are now if not for that. If they hadn't bought Bethesda and Activision and Blizzard. That seems like the first step in the road of undoing. All right, anyway, let me get the music on. We got motion sensors and headgear unlocked. Okay, I'll get the tier 2 motion sensor. But first, let me get the ghost resolved for our... Oop, that was the wrong button. Oh, no, I'm not raiding. Oh, God. Nope, the wrong button. I'm not raiding. Not raiding. Wrong button. Don't leave me. Anyway. Let's see, what are we doing? Oni. Wrong button alert. We can allow that. Okay. All right. Anyway. Okay. And just to prove it, just to get that off the screen, we're doing another round of ghost guessing. Halloween goddess guessed Oni correctly. Congratulations. All right. New round of ghost guessing, y'all. Get your guesses in. We're going somewhere now. Yeah, I don't think Reanimal's happening tonight. But I think I got maybe one more left in me. What are we doing now? Where am I going? I'm going to Sunny Restricted. I don't think I feel like the full version. Who did the hydrate? Oh no, it's gone. Where'd it go? Washi, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, do it without the parentheses, so just the ghost name. So just like exclamation mark guess and then Maroi. Yeah, the brackets are just to indicate a variable. All right, who's in the soup there? Moonstone is in the soup. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy the tier 2 motion sensor, wasn't I? Boop. I might as well buy some meds. I think we can afford that. Oh, and then I need to put it in my loadout there. Okay. All right, ghost guessing has closed. Let's see. Locke, hello, how you doing? Stream's been okay. And Charmander, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised I made it to stream today. I had such a bad headache this morning. Britt says, been watching the stream on one monitor. Well, oh, hey, good luck with that. Good luck. Okay, anyway, all right. Sunny Meadows restricted. I normally do full version, but yeah, I'm feeling lazy today. Oop, gotta get my Madrina's banner out of there. If anybody is interested in Madrina's, you can use my code DontFightDucks over on their website. Save 10% on your order. Actually, we started with the camera. Usually on Sunny Meadows, I like a thermometer. Charmander says, doing good. How are you? Hope the headache is better compared to this morning. It is quite a bit better. It is quite a bit better. I think all the caffeine in the Madrinas helps. Let's see. JB, welcome in. How you doing? What ghost messes with tech? All ghosts can disrupt your electronics when they're hunting or doing a ghost event. So all ghosts can screw with your electronics. However, the Raiju can affect your electronics from a lot further away from other ghosts. So other ghosts, when they're hunting or doing a ghost event, they will disrupt your electronics from 10 meters away. And the Raiju can do it from 15 meters away. Let's see. Also, Bioluminescent Kindred, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, I like your Bing Bong badge. What am I doing? Okay, we got a thermometer. Hang on. I screwed up my inventory here. Okay, let's Let's get a candle. I probably don't need it, but just in case. Okay, flashlight, thermometer. Okay, let's go. We are looking for Gregory Kemper. We need to repel the ghost while it's chasing. We need 3 photos with the camera and a motion sensor. Okay. So, ooh, I love the fog on Sunny Meadows. First objective, get the power on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, don't need this anymore. Second objective, go check my cursed possession. Third objective, find the ghost. So I'm going to check up here just to make sure the bone's not hanging out. Oh, wait a minute. I don't even know why I look for the bone in Sunny Meadows anymore. It's always right here. I'm not sure why they haven't fixed that yet. It's genuinely surprising that they haven't fixed this yet. Let's see. Okay, what do we got for cursed possession? Oh, the summoning circle. Nice. Okay. That was a scary sound. Holy crap. But it does look like our ghost is probably going to be downstairs. I don't think it's up here. Double check with the thermometer. See, skunked again on dying. No. Oh boy. Yeah, we got the spooky circle. Got an Edward Kemper once. Love how they've added serial killers' names. I wonder if that was on purpose. I know there was some other serial killer that we got, but I don't remember which one. Let's see, Rocker says, do you think it's not fixed because they plan on doing something with the bone? I don't know anything about that. Anyway. Opening the door here. Turn that light. Oh, okay. I thought I saw something. Let's see. Sweats. Checking this room here. Use the Sunny Bone Meadow glitch to your advantage when eating bones for dailies or weeklies. Hey man, that's on Kinetic if they don't want to fix it. Let's see. Okay, I don't know why I'm checking this room because this cannot be a ghost room. Neither can the other padded room down there, but I have a feeling it's probably in the medical wing. Yeah, I do know sometimes there's a lot of bugs in Phasmophobia that they don't get around to fixing because they plan on, you know, swapping things out or doing overhauls or whatever. Like how sometimes there are like bugs on specific versions of maps. Oop, I think this might be our ghost room. Do we have a morgue ghost? Sadly, I don't think so. I think it's whatever this room is, ghost. Didn't know about the padded room. Have you seen... Hang on, hold that thought. Let's see, waiting on a day. They add possession. Oh man, I would love if the ghost kills somebody, if the ghost could take over their body and chase players around the house with it. Like imagine just seeing, you know, you hear the ghost coming around the corner, but instead of the ghost model, it's your dead friend blinking in and out, you know, coming to get you. Okay, running back out to the truck, grabbing some stuff. But yeah, I hope they do that. I don't know if they ever would. The ghost used to be able to imitate players, like way back in the very super early days of the game. I'm talking like the first week or two the game was out before they removed it. Let's grab the EMF and the ultraviolet. Oh, I have a free hand, so we're gonna grab a... Let's do the ghostwriting book. They did say a bunch of fixes would be on its way with the Unity 6 update. Yep, a ton of bug fixes are being folded into the Unity 6 update. So, in addition to those bug fixes and the engine upgrade, they're also folding the new lighting update into the Unity 6 update. How many times have I said update in the last minute? I don't know. We're all gonna be safe. We're all gonna have a great time. Yep. Anyway, so if you bring an ultraviolet into this room here, you'll notice that there are bajillions of tick marks on the walls. I think about 26 years worth. I think somebody counted them up. Somewhere between like 21 and 26 years. And this is assumed to be the room that Patient 7 was kept in. And you may be wondering, who's Patient 7? I'll show you. But first, running down here, and I'm checking this door. Nope, nothing there. Okay, we finally got some cold breath in here. Let's check the temperature again. 5.3, not too cold. A lot warmer than I would expect. Oh, and the ghostwriting book, of course. Okay, let's head down to the morgue. Let's see. Shadow Ghost, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Got Patient 7, Pajama Pam. Some people call her Lisa. I never know if, when people say Lisa, if they mean Patient 7 or the lady in the dress. Anyway, Patient 7 is the ghost that kind of looks like Sadako Yamamura from The Ring. You know, she's in pajamas. She's the one that can walk with her back bent over backwards. Am I hearing something weird in my headphones? Test. Talking. I'm talking. Okay. I think it's just like the headphones squeaking when I move. Thought my headphones were breaking. But anyway, unfortunately, when this place was abandoned, they just left her body here. This is her right here. Her physical, corporeal form. It's kind of creepy. I don't like looking at her. Anyway. She's the one in the lobby. She is the one in the lobby, yes. She's the one hanging out in the break room. Staring into the mirror, wiggling around. My personal theory is that we're going to get access to that room once we get the player customization update. Because when they added that... Oh, hey, we got ghostwriting. When they added that lobby to the game, because that lobby wasn't always there. We used to have a little small garage that we hung out in. When they added that lobby to the game, when they gave the Kinetic partners the early day release patch notes... The partner notes had a little thing at the bottom that said, "We lost the key, but maybe you can find it someday." But then when the notes went public, that line was gone. So, Bran, how you doing? Welcome in. Remember the small garage? I kind of miss it. It's really cozy and nostalgic for me. Like DeFool, if you know DeFool, he was playing classic Phasmo the other day. Because one of the perks of being a Kinetic partner is that we do get access to the older version of the game. The launch version of the game, I should say. But like, yeah, I really miss that garage. Oh, my candle's about burnt out. Oh, boy. Okay, what are we doing? Where are we going? We still have a couple of things left to get in the truck. Let's grab the camera. Let's do video camera and a dots projector. We only need one dots projector for that room, thankfully. And we'll get a picture of the bone and the cursed possession on the way there. See, there's a really sad TikTok with the 21 Pilot song, Drag Path. Oh, about Patient 7. I really hope that when they do the lore update, which is being... I believe they're folding that into the 1.0 update. I don't know why I put that dots projector there. But yeah, they're folding that into the 1.0 update. And I really hope we get a little more about Patient 7, you know? I hope they expand on her lore. Because right now, she's kind of the only lore we have. You know, there's a few other, like, little minuscule things, but that was mostly part of, like, the old lobby and holiday events and things like that. Let's see... Unfortunately, for whatever reason, they do keep that version of the game limited to the Kinetic partners. Personally, I think it would be really neat if they did like what Minecraft did and just like let us pick which version of the game we played. But that is their decision, so. Alright. What do we got? Can I get an orb? I haven't had a single orb today. I thought that was an orb, but it was just a light bulb. Okay, so let me drop that there. Put our dots projector down. Make sure we got a good view of the room from here. And double check the temperature. Pixelite says, I hope one day you can choose versions. Yep, like Minecraft. Would be cool to play different old eras. Yeah, I was talking about this with Ray the other week. Take a picture of that. There's our third picture, fourth picture. Sick. And if I get fingerprints, that'll be picture 5. Yeah, picture 5. Let's go. Okay. Is that our only evidence so far? I think it is. Ultraviolet. Oh no, there's literally writing right there. Oh my god. Okay, we got Demon Myling, Obombo, and Poltergeist. Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if this is an Obombo, because Obombos cycle between really active state and really inactive state. But yeah, they could do the crossover with 13 Ghosts. Oh man, you know, even if they didn't have like an official crossover, imagine a map that was sort of like a legally distinct version of the house from the what is it, 2000? Is it 2000 or 2001? I can't remember when the remake came out of 13 Ghosts. The one with like all the glass walls and like the ghost cages and stuff. God, that movie had such a cool set. I actually, there's a behind the scenes. It must have been on the DVD for that movie. But there's a behind the scenes like making of, like a little mini documentary that's 15 minutes long where they talk about like the makeup and they like show off the set and they show like a lot of the like the special effects shots and how they made them and stuff like that. You know, a lot of really interesting effort went into that movie. Let's see, America, thank you for the hydrate. I said 10 straight, I don't know. All right, just throw the idea on the table. You know what? You know, I have that power. I can suggest as many things as I want to Kinetic. Whether or not they pay attention, I don't know. But there are some other things I have suggested. I'm sure JoJo Says Bree would back me up on that one, because I know she's a huge fan of that movie. They keep saying they're going to do a streaming show of 13 Ghosts that'll get more into detail of all the ghosts. Not sure if it's still happening. Yeah, hasn't it been a couple of years since they, like, announced that? I hope it's still happening. Let's see. Also, Devil Eyes, welcome in. How you doing? So ready for the new update. Wish they'd hurry and release it. I think it's coming pretty soon. If you haven't seen it yet, they already posted. I mean, there's already the two pictures from the roadmap, these two right here. But they just posted this on Twitter yesterday. Which is a really creepy, like, Skinamarink filter view of the hallway going from the living room to the kitchen and the dining room. And usually when they start posting why do I have a spirit box? I don't need that. Usually when they start posting teasers on Twitter, that means a release is imminent. You know, it could be weeks before it's out. But hopefully we get some more news soon. I would say just keep an eye on their social media accounts. Like, if you follow them on Twitter, turn on notifications so you get, like, push notifications whenever they post anything. So we need to repel the ghost with incense, and, we need motion sensor. I don't know why I carried all this stuff in here. Rip the kitchen looping. Yeah, they're going to have other looping spots. They haven't said exactly where. Also, Eco, how you doing? They haven't said exactly where they're going to be, but we could assume there's probably going to be like a dining room table. There's probably going to be like a car in the garage. We don't know what the new basement's going to look like yet. That's a total mystery. Woody, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. And I'm really hoping that door right there, we've seen that door twice. We can see it more clearly here. Between the kitchen and the dining room, and then we can see it at the end of the hallway there. I really hope we can go out that door and maybe like have a backyard area. Let's see. And they drop it around your birthday. When's your birthday, Bomber? Pixelate says, my prediction is February 25th for no reason. Just throwing a guess. That's like a few days from now. I don't think they do it that quickly. I don't know if they do it that quickly. Because normally they do give us a little bit of advance notice as the Kinetic partners so we can plan our content schedule. I'd be shocked if it was next week. I hope it's not next week. Oh, God. I'm not ready for drops. Let's see. Could it be creepier? I don't know. I don't know if I can talk about the lore of the map. They did tell us like 2 sentences of lore about the map. Like who lives there, what they're into, that kind of thing. And they did say one thing that makes me wonder what the basement will be like. Why is the... What are you talking about, Heaven? Let's see. Don't like the outside ghost, though. I would hope it would be better than the Bleasdale backyard. The Bleasdale backyard is, like, really dark and confusing. Surely if they posted the door in video teasers twice, it must be map relevant. Yeah, like I said, normally they don't start posting teasers until they're really close to release. Not that, Johnny, not that. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I know that was an old Flash cartoon, but... Let's see. Make the pool its own... Yeah, let us go into the pool. Let us go swimming. Phasmophobia pool party. Okay. Repel the ghost and motion sensor. Okay. Motion sensor. I'm definitely going to get the repel from the summoning circle, but I'm going to put the motion sensor down there first. Wait a minute. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can kill mini birds with 1 stone. We have 97% sanity. I'm going to get a stick of incense. How many pictures do we have? We have plenty of pictures. Okay. Motion sensor. Incense. 2 incense. Okay, let's go. But yeah, I know I think we're going to get a little bit of lore as they release new maps. Like, Grafton and Bleasdale had a little bit of lore baked into them. How the granddaughter that lives in the attic of Bleasdale originally lived at Grafton, and then something happened and her parents vanished, so she moved to Bleasdale with her grandparents, and then the ghost followed her there. So I think we're going to get like a little bit of family lore like that with the new map. It might be kind of hidden like it was in Grafton and Bleasdale. Okay, I'm going to put the motion sensor right here. Okay, let's see. I forget. What are we dealing with? Oh, I don't know yet, actually. I don't know what our ghost is. We got a demon, a myling, an obombo, and a poltergeist. Well, I don't think it's a demon. I feel like it would have hunted me by now if it was a demon. Myling, we're going to have to get more than 12 meters away from it. Obombo is either going to be really slow or really fast, and poltergeist is going to be throwing everything. So, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, you're naked. I don't think that's a myling. I don't think that's an obombo either. Whoop. Oh no, I'm going that way. Screw you. Help. See if we can get behind the piano. Okay, I don't think that was an obombo. I don't think that was a myling. I was hearing it from, I think, a little further than 12 meters away. So it's either a demon or a poltergeist. And unfortunately, there's not much around here to kind of lead it through to throw stuff, so we're going to have to go down there. We'll be curious if we get more of Patient 7, or if we're done with all that stuff. I'm really curious about that, too. I would be a little disappointed if the lore update came out, and there was nothing else about Patient 7. Leahy says, I hope the Tanglewood rework finally adds swimming to Phaz. You know, I'm not supposed to say anything about this, but the swimming update is... No, it's not. I'm lying. Anyway. I'm sorry. I think I've been infected by the people on TikTok who just make up lies about the game constantly. They, them, or he, him is fine. I prefer they, them, but he, him's okay, too. Let's see. That was mean. I'm sorry. Wait till I tell you about the crafting update. And the GTA 6 crossover. Okay, anyway, what are we doing here? I don't know, man, anymore. What is this ghost? Is it a demon or a poltergeist? I have an idea. Let's take 2 of those. How much sanity does this give me? Yeah, the crafting and swimming update. Oh, and fishing, of course. Okay, so this gets me up to 55% sanity. If this is a demon, the ghost will be able to hunt from me walking in here. And if it's not a demon, it's not going to hunt. So we're going to turn this light on so we're not losing sanity. And we're just going to sit here and stare at this door and see if the ghost hunts. And if it doesn't hunt, it's definitely a poltergeist. Let's see. But anyway. Oh no, you're fine, Elda. The tarot cards in the attic of Bleasdale always make you curious. It makes you think that maybe the cards are what haunted the place. Yeah, there are a lot of extra cards up there, even when the deck's not present. But I think that's probably just because like the granddaughter is into like all the witchy stuff and things like that. Breaking NDA in an alternate universe, the alternate universe that has the fishing update. Let's see, if you were born one day earlier, your birthday would have been 12, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that'd be cool. All right, I don't think this is a demon. I think we can pretty safely rule demon out. So is it a poltergeist or is it a myling? I think it's probably a poltergeist. Like I said, I think I was like far enough away from the ghost that I wouldn't be able to hear it if it was a myling. And if it's not a poltergeist and it is a myling, I guess I'm turning in my Phasmophobia investigator's badge and I'm never playing again. So time to see if I still have a career. Yay! I still have a career. Woo! Okay, let's. I'm muted. Where is the poltergeist button? It's under the P's. Myling, Obake, Oni, Onyo, poltergeist. Who got it? Bright Star and Ariana guessed poltergeist correctly. All right. Oh boy, that was fun. Well, yep. Anyway, good night. Thanks again. Hey, Crazy Woo Woo. I'll catch you later. And I think, you know what? I think that's where I'm ended today. This was just a short one. Stick around. We're going to find somebody to raid. If you want to join the Discord, let me pop a link in chat for you right there. I should be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. Universal Time. Gonna be starting with some Phasmophobia like usual, and if I feel up to it, if I feel like doing a longer stream, we're gonna do some Reanimal tomorrow with my wife, Ray. Yeah, real raid this time. This one's real. This one's real. Copy paste those if you're coming on over in the raid. Let me see who's on. I'm pretty sure my A24 sponsorship's over. Who the heck is on? Let's go say hi to... Let's go say hi to Doc Umantari. I wanted to raid him last week, but I thought he was ending, but then it turns out he wasn't ending, and then I felt bad. So if you don't know Doc, drop him a follow. He's really great. Really good vibes over there. Makes a lot of fun songs and stuff. Plays Phasmo sometimes. Don't know if he's played it recently, but he's played it in the past. He's playing something called Species Unknown. I don't know what it is. It kind of vaguely looks like Halo, but I think it's some kind of multiplayer game. I'm not sure. Let's see, but thank you so much for hanging out tonight, y'all. I really appreciate it. Like I said, keep an eye on Kinetic socials. Keep an eye on my socials, for that matter, to know exactly when they drop the date for Tanglewood. I imagine maybe soon. That's all I can say. Maybe soon. That's my own speculation. I don't know. I don't know the release date. I'm only speculating based on patterns and such. Pattern recognition. Anyway. But yeah, we're gonna once they do announce that, we're gonna play a lot of Tanglewood. That's all there is to it. We're gonna play a lot of Tanglewood. Let's see. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for all the subs and bits and everything. That was amazing. They had like a level 5 hype train today. I hope they don't shadow drop it, because I got plans, man. Resident Evil 9's coming out soon. They can't do that to me. But all right, thank you, y'all. Let's go say